air, feel it in the air. Ain't no place like it. I've been around the world in the past, even something was wrong. Ain't no place like home. In the air, feel it in the air.
Ain't no place like home. I'm trying to tell that to the prison system. We miss them. Moms and pops ain't got some children living. Filling their void with a shot of something strong. I know the gun gon' be gone, but I swear to God, I wish they'd come home. Wrongs for them soldiers overseas that overbleed. They dying by the thousands. I think it's over 3. We need hope and peace. And a leader that can lead us to something real instead of fighting over greed, over cheese. Lives are being took. The man is lying. He's crooked. He's dying by the book. Look for some change and get him gone and holler so long. We gon' do this for the hood, y'all. Cause it ain't no place like home.
What's up, family? It's your girl, JustPatrice, and I'm inviting you to log on every Tuesday, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time for my radio show, right here and exclusively on blowradio.com.
Stepped into a whole nother world, baby. A world of hardcore punishment.
I guess it's about time I speak my mind, huh?
The views and opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect that of the staff and management of blowradio.com, but are the sole comments from the host and guest of this particular show.
Log on to Live with JustPatrice each and every Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's emotional, it's raw, it's uncensored, it's real. Exclusively on blowradio.com every Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time with your host, JustPatrice.
Hey, what's up? This is Kanye Dawes in Milwaukee, and you're listening to blowradio.com.
Yo, what's up? This is Sean Hinton, and I'm chilling today on blowradio.com. Can you feel it?
What up, y'all? It's Southern Streeter, and I'm hanging out with blowradio.com.
I'm Roxy H., author of How Far Will You Go for the Ring on blowradio.com.
Adiós míos, papi. No puedo dejar de sentir una especial de manera de usted.
Already know.
Sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel when your troubles are weighing you down. And it's hard to accept that the world has your back when you cry and there's no one around. But it's okay, girl, to take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Breathe just breathe. Nobody said it'd be easy. You're working hard to take care of your babies. And the way the world's set up, even when your man gives up, you got to keep it moving on. So it's okay, girl. So take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Just breathe. I know you're tired of stressing with the world on your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. I know you're tired of stressing. I know, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Microphone check. 1 2 1 2 with a family. It's your girl, JustPatrice, live on BlowRadio.com. I want to thank you for logging on to BlowRadio.com and hanging out with your girl. It's Tuesday, and we live up in this, because you know how we get down. Okay, so check this out. We're going to take care of a little business, cars, couple T's, dot some I's, round these pieces. If you are logged on to BlowRadio.com, of course, why wouldn't you be? There's no place else that you should be in this place, because 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we've got it all. Dig that. Shout out to the fellas of the men's panel reunion that got together last night for a special edition, a late night edition of BlowRadio.com After Dark. The men's panel reunion was amazing, and everybody that came out, we absolutely love you to death for that. Like, it was so good singing that type of camaraderie amongst men and that brotherhood, just going down. The energy was on fire, and if you didn't hear the show last night, you missed it. But log on to Homer Blow's page, and you will catch the broadcast and catch a little bit of some of that. I'm just trying to explain. If you are wanting to watch the show, then I'm going to invite you to log on to my personal Facebook page and go right over to Patrice Green, because that is there for you to grab and watch. The video Facebook Live is there. You can chat, inbox, and things like that if you want to make sure that your comments are heard. If you are logged on, which we hope that you are watching, just go ahead and throw a comment out there so I can shout you out and show some love to you. Shout out to my girl Tan by Faith Flores. What up, cuz? And Nicole Keodoris, Trace Divas is in building. We appreciate you, Mama. Lorena Stara Marie is in the building. Glad to have you guys join the conversation. If you are online and want to be shout out, just jump on the line so I can say hi to you. Want to show you a little bit of love. Of course, I want to let you know that if you want to run and you can't sit in front of the computer for whatever reason, it's the pandemic, it's the COVID's happening outside, and if you have to go somewhere and you want to just take it with you, just go ahead and download the app, the TuneIn app from your Play Store or your Apple Store, what have you, and then search BlowRadio.com. Of course, the best way to find us. But if you just happen to be listening and you overwhelmed with the desire to respond and type and just ain't gonna do it for you, just go ahead and give me a call. Area code 414-885-4739. That's, I'm just saying, area code 414-885-4739. Call me. I would love to talk to you. Even if you want to just say, hey, JustPatrice, call me. Because, we don't do that often enough. Everybody want to text. I don't necessarily want to text a conversation with you. I'm not texting important stuff now. However, I'm coming. Let me hear your voice. Show me a little bit of love. I appreciate that. That's area code 414-885-4739. If you are watching, of course, it's floating across the screen. If you just want to call in, I'm going to throw it out one more time. 414-885-4739. Okay, that's the love. Shout out to Benny. What's good? Afternoon, love. Let me see. Who is this? Miss White, and I want to be able to say it right. So it's I can't. Sequinet. Mama, can I say Charlie? Tell me how to pronounce it so I can get it right. I appreciate it. Because, why not? I definitely want to make sure to get it right. Shout out to my boy, Benny. I love you so much, bro. And of course, you can always inbox me. You can send me an email to I am JustPatrice@gmail.com. That's IAM JustPatrice@gmail.com. And if you want to respond, just let me know that you want me to read your comment in incognito and incognito, and I'll make sure that I'll do so anonymously, just out of respect. Otherwise, make it public. We out here, we want to hear what you got to say, and we have some things to talk about. Of course, I always have something to talk about this Tuesday. That's why we're here, because I got something to talk about. And glad to have you guys join us. Shout out! I want to remind you guys to log on tomorrow night to blowradio.com. I don't even know why you just log off. Just stay on blowradio.com. But log on either video to Headboard Conversations, log on to YouTube for Headboard Conversations. Make sure you go follow the page Headboard Conversations, because it won't be on my regular page. It won't be available for streaming on the regular pages. It will definitely be available on the Headboard Conversation page, trying to keep, just draw the line for JustPatrice and Madam Treese. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But Wednesday nights, 10 o'clock p.m., right here on blowradio.com. If you've missed last week's shows, the show before that, you can just go to any one of the podcast streaming forums, Apple Pod, Google Pod, what is that other one? Spotify, and you can just look for Headboard Conversations, and all of the old episodes, the ones that we've done before. All that's available for you to check out. So we don't want you to miss that. Shout out to my boy DJ Laura Rudy for the soundtrack, the dopeness of the soundtrack, always setting the mood, always getting stuff right. That link will be available for you to follow as well. So make sure you go to the Headboard Conversation to find out what music for the link. Go on over to the page and check out the link, and you'll be able to follow some of the music. Again, I want to shout out the men's panel for such an amazing show last night. I got to see some of the brothers I haven't seen in a while. The pandemic shut us down and kind of, drew some lines in the sand of separation, which is not the greatest feeling. But when family gets to get an opportunity to get together again, I appreciate that. Shout out to Kiana and D's Elegance for hosting us. We appreciate you. Appreciate the love. Absolutely being able together. Of course, I got to shout out my homegirl, Katina, always on deck. Carter, that's what I'm gonna call her. Katina, always on deck, Carter, because that is what she is. I appreciate you, sis, and I appreciate what you've done for me and my brand, and what you're doing for us as a family. Hey, Day Day, what's good? Hey, Day Day. Kennedy Gaines has joined the conversation. She says Charleston Quet. I think that's right. Charleston Quet, right? She said, but Charlie's also fine. Thank you, girl. Charlie, it is. I do not want to butcher your name. Charlie, it is. I like it. I like it though. So I'm gonna have to learn Charleston Quet. I think that's what it is. Yes. That's what we're gonna go with, and that's what I'm reading. So y'all, hopefully that the MPS ain't failed me too hard. Kiva, what's good, baby? Hey, girlie, and what it do? JPA Elevated is in the building. Yes, wow, family, we out here. Air hugs. Hey, listen. Shout out to Marlon Hill and the Comedy Pub. We went over this past Saturday. Y'all see I got on my Marlon Hill Comedy Pub shirt. I be trying to represent, he got me out here looking official with my collar and everything. I appreciate that. If you're looking for something to do on Saturdays, that is definitely the place to be. It's called go to standupmarlin.com. That's standupmarlin.com. Comedy joint in the city of Milwaukee, jumping off. He got a dope room. It's an exclusive place, so buy the ticket and then you find out where the location is. It's so dope. I love it, and I love being able to laugh. That type of lighthearted spiritness at the end of the week to give you that extra push to get to the next day is amazing. And so y'all should go check it out. Of course, if you like, I want to do something, I want to get away, I want to go somewhere, I want to do something, you can always take this quick ride right up to Lake Geneva and come hang out with us on Friday nights. U Fest, The World is Watching, Laser Fusion, and Keep a Smile on Your Face Entertainment are hosting a comedy show in Lake Geneva at the Geneva Theater. It is a beautiful ride there, beautiful experience, like literally 45 minutes to get there. If you just want to get away, so think about it. If you live on the north side, like, I don't know, center north city, just drive to Brown Deer and back twice. It's the same distance. You follow what I'm saying? Just drive to Brown Deer and back twice. And so it's not that far. And I'm trying to put that into perspective so y'all can take this ride this weekend. We have an amazing show lined up. Tickets are available online at u-fest.com or ufestcomedy2.eventbrite.com. You can inbox me. You can inbox D-Rock or Katina, and we will have tickets available for you if you rather hand to hand and not deal with all the online fees and things like that. We can get those tickets to you. You don't want to miss it. We got 2 more shows this Friday and next Friday, and then we're gonna take a little bit of break, and then we'll be right back at you with an amazing idea, like a dope. Anyway, I can't say it. I want to be able to whisper, but I can't. Don't you love when you got secrets? I do. I love when I got secrets. But nonetheless, u-fest.com. Come check us out. ufestcomedy2.eventbrite.com. And come check us out. Shout out to Tamara White for joining the conversation. Delicious Bites is in the building. Oh my God. Listen, those pitas. Well, that's my favorite. But the pita, I love pita bread. But the pita with the chicken and the spinach, the pita wraps that we brought to Lake Geneva with us when we went last week Friday was so on time, perfect. And everybody was like, "Can we get those? Do y'all have that here?" So I'm thinking we might have a food vendor opportunity. We need to talk about some stuff. I'm just saying. I think we might have a Friday food vendor opportunity. I'm just saying tickets are $30, Melody. If I'm gonna tell you right there, they're $30 if you purchase them online. Ain't nothing wrong with that. How and ever. Look over my shoulder. I'm willing to do 2 for $50 if you inbox me and get them directly from me or D-Rock or Katina. 2 for $50. They $30 each. But if you inbox, I'm whispering, if you inbox me, D-Rock or Katina, and get them directly from us before we leave for Lake Geneva on a Friday, 2 for $50. I'm just saying, say them $10, 2 for $60. I know I'm whispering because like Divine them can't hear me. They can probably log on to hear what I said, but I'm just simply saying, if you inbox me, D-Rock or Katina, I'm gonna save you $10. I'm just saying. Shout out to Actor Ryder. What's good, baby? Kiva said that's one of our well-kept secret places. I adore going horseback riding up there. I'm just saying. I love Lake Geneva. I love the environment. I love the space, the energy up there. You know what I'm saying? It's just beautiful. We're 2 blocks off the lake. And if you're looking for a weekend getaway, this is a perfect opportunity to do that. If you need some hotel ideas, you want to come up there and you want to stay for the night, let's talk about it. And I can probably plug you with a place or 2 or something. It's really nice up there. I love it. And we will be planning some entire weekend extravaganzas. However, this is just a Friday night. Fly up there, 40 minutes. 40, I'm just saying, 45 minutes. Yeah, that's it. I'm just saying. That's it. And Melody said it's beautiful up there. It is. And the ride, if you like to drive, even if you don't, like, it's so peaceful. It's so peaceful and beautiful, especially depending on what time of the day you go. Go right when the sun is setting. I would need a place to stay. Melody, hit me up. I mean, we'll be done. Literally, the show is done. The first show is done at 10 o'clock. If we sell up the first show, then we'll have a second one. But the first show is done about 10 o'clock, and we can get you right back. And we ride together on the way home. So it'd be a caravan. I would say carpool business because we're not in the same car. It's a caravan of vehicles on the way back. However, if you need to stay, let's talk about that. Hit me up when we get offline, and I'll get a plug for you. I got you. I'm just saying. Let me see. Shout out to Margaret Bailey Stewart. MBS has joined the conversation. I appreciate your love and support, Mama. Now let me make sure I got it. Whatever. Let me see. What are the dates? Every Friday. Heaven sent. Every Friday. So Friday, September 25th. Friday, October 2nd. These are next 2 Fridays for sure. and then we're going to take a week off, and then we'll be back. So I'm simply saying you've missed already 2 shows, 2 Fridays. We've already missed 2 Fridays. Don't miss 2 more. It's a dope show. Like, I'm not kidding. The environment is dope. The ride is great. It's in the middle of a theater. The popcorn smell amazing. Ooh, wait. I want some popcorn right now just thinking about it. And the prices are crazy, like budget prices for what you would consider um movie popcorns and snacks and treats and things like that. Plus, there's a dope little restaurant that will actually deliver food to the restaurant. I mean, to the theater, and then the server guy will bring it to you. Listen, it's just a great experience. I just wanted to tap in real quick before I had to head to the studio. You have a great day. I will. You also, Ike. We'll talk. I'm gonna inbox you. Mad love to you. I heard you working on some new stuff, and I can't wait to hear it. Absolutely. Shout out to my boy Big Blue for being in the building. Hey y'all. Hey. Again, if you are logged on, I see a few of y'all logged on. I'm trying to shout out everybody as y'all say something. Let me think here. Let me see. The few of y'all that's logged on, say something so I can speak, because I can see you, but I can't see you. See you. Follow me? I can see you, but I can't see you. See you. Heaven said, let me find a date and show up. Show up, sis. Or don't find a date and just caravan with us and come through and kick it. Like, you'll never. The experience is phenomenal. Plus this the politicking. You get what I'm saying? All of us together, that energy, you just don't want to miss out on it. You get what I'm saying? So don't or find a date or don't, and just ride with us. Okay. Shout out to my boy Chris Crane, who will be calling in later on today. He has a album release coming up on the 29th, and he's going to call in and talk to me about that. So I'm excited to talk to him. Shout out also to my boy Delta Triplet, who also has an album or a single that is going to be releasing coming soon, and he'll be on blowradio.com within the next couple of days or so. So just keep your ears and eyes open for that all day. Shout out to my girl Nikki for joining the conversation. I appreciate that. She said, "Stop peeking and start speaking." What? Let me just do this real quick. Let them. Just tell them. Just you ain't got to hide up in here, friend. We want you. What is that symbol, Nicole? Not heaven, not Nicole, but heaven. Oh, that's a heart, love. Okay, I'm like, what is these hearts? They look different on the form on the software that I'm using, so it look a little different. I'm like, what is that? What is that? Let me make sure I'm covering on all my stuff. People be like, you forgot to mention. I probably did. So I'm trying to get myself together. Oh, shout out to JPA Elevated. Of course, today's show is brought to you by our bottle of Calm. Look at that. It's a massage oil that is also anxiety relief, stress relief, tension release, pain relief. It smells like peaches, and it's amazing. It's not oily, fast absorbing, and all these awesome things. A lot of people are uncomfortable with the idea of using CBD and CBD based products. However, your girl has made a product that does the thizzle. And if you do not believe me, feel free to check our page and go to do the customer reviews. Check out the post. I wouldn't make it up, and I'm definitely not going to be out here lying to you about a product that I actually put my hands on. And I'm just trying to say JPA Elevated, JustPatrice approved, next level. That's why we out here. And today I'm going to give away a bottle of Calm massage oil. So if you hang on until the 3:00 hour, you will definitely get a chance to experience that. If you have the only stipulation is if you have already tried it, this contest is not for you. So if you've never tried a JPA Elevated product, which is if you've never had the massage oil, now if you try something else that's different, if you've never had the massage oil, then this is an opportunity for you to win that. So just log on, make sure you're here in the 3:00 hour, and we will get that for you. I'm feeling like we got plenty to talk about today, but I'm feeling like some music in my spirit a little bit. I don't know why. Like, I don't really know what today will bring. Who knows what tomorrow brings? Yeah, I did that. Don't tell nobody. Now about these golden vocals. I never. I'm just saying, be here in the 3 o'clock hour. If you've never tried the massage oil, I will definitely get that for you. If you try any other product, we need to connect on JPA. Yes, we do have it. Yes, we do. I saw that you are having an event coming up. We should talk about that. I would like to know more about that and how I can get in and how we can connect. I'm always down for networking. Uh, always down for networking. Absolutely. So I know we got much to talk about. I want to be serious, but I don't want to be serious. We have, I always want you to walk away from this show feeling some kind of way, whether inspired, motivated, in a space to do self check, in a space to do better in the community, in a space to do better for self, so that you can do better in the community. You follow what I'm saying? Like all this opportunity. So that I'm hoping that this conversation and these conversations, um inspire you to do better, think more, think harder, build more, grow more, because that is what we hear. It's live with JustPatrice's conversation is what it is. It used to be the women's panel. Shout out to the ladies that used to rock with me for the women's panel, but we are here. She said, Kiva said, girl, that Kim song, You Don't Have to Lie song, girl. Listen, maybe I'll play that for you, Kiva. Maybe I'll play that for you today. I think that's a good tie-in actually, because I want to talk about Cardi and Offset. Now, y'all know I usually don't do celebrity news and things like that. I definitely didn't even talk about Will and Jada because just get out of people's business. You know what I'm saying? And let these couples who have to already live their lives in the public live them as best they can. They still regular people. Like they get up, they shower, they shit, they shave, just like everybody else. Except now they have to do it in front of thousands of people because that many people be in a business. Okay. So it's so many different um takes on exactly what happened. So I'm not going to speak to my speculation of what went down with them because that's not the point. The whole point is there was a comment that was made about her leaving him because of the infidelity. And then there was another comment that was that was brought up, her leaving because they were arguing too much. And then someone else said that they were arguing because of the song WAP. Okay, the WAP song, or y'all know what I'm talking about. And what I wanted to address and how I wanted to address that is like when we get in relationships, people date us and they marry us for supposedly who we are or what they think we are and what we're supposed to be doing, and who we're supposed to be supposedly. How much changing are you supposed to do in that capacity? Like, if he, like, not to be funny, but Cardi is a little eccentric, sexually eccentric. And but she's also now a mom. She's also now a wife. And are we not within liberty to expect that her behavior might change some or should change some as to represent those other qualities in her life? You know what I'm saying? And like there are phases that we go through, and we're expecting that, as a single woman, you can A, B, and C. And as a married woman, you should A, B, and C, or however you want to look at it in that capacity. I want to know what your thoughts are on that. Like, let's just say, because this is all speculation, because I'm not Cardi, we're not here. I'm not, I haven't talked to Offset. So just pure speculation. Do you think that if they were arguing about him being displeased at the response WAP was getting, or the conversation about WAP, like, what do you think that was looking like? Like, seriously, like, babe, it's enough of that. Or you can't tell me what to do. I can do what I want to do. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Think on that for one quick second. I'm just saying, keep it said, Lord. Then she also says, I promise you, I don't have time. Hell, let me see. I'm trying to invest time in my own stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, we don't have time to pick apart other people's relationship. But let's talk about what this could, let's talk about in a space of speculation. And I keep saying that because this is not an actuality. We don't know. We don't know. You get what I'm saying? Nikki said, I read that this morning. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so they're splitting. Why is he wrong for saying, I don't like that you did that? I didn't like it. I'm not with it. You get what I'm saying? She can't pull it down now because it's done. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's done. So, like, what you think should happen? Like, where are we now? And was he wrong for being upset with that? Like, knowing this is her image. Like, in this industry, this is what sells for her. Was he wrong for being upset about that? And or was she wrong for not quote unquote consulting consulting with him about, so this is something we're gonna do, how you feel about it? Does she have to do that? I'm just asking. I got questions, y'all, and I want to talk about it. It's all in speculation because when we get into a relationship, some things should be different than your behavior from when you're single, or no. Maybe I'm tripping. I just think that there should be some type of this distinguishing behavior from when you're single. And I'm not saying that she hasn't. I'm just saying that in a general sense of speaking, there should be some type of differentiating behavior in from single people to married people, or no. What y'all think? I only have time to change for the better. Anything other than that, you can miss me. Nikki said those lyrics sell. That's her coins. Hey, Debria, how you doing, baby girl? She said, hey, lady. Nikki said, okay, say you don't like it, but let's move forward, not divorce. Debria said, no, you're not tripping. Okay, so I'm just asking. So let's move forward. I don't like it. You already out here like you the mother of my children, and I'm saying I want us to represent ourselves differently. Don't do that. Like, I mean, or am I tripping? Because I thought that, and maybe it's just me because I'm not a guy. And the fellas, if there are any men logged on, I'll make a couple phone calls because I definitely got to get some male input. Like, it's cool when you're single and you roll up on her and she hot, you know what I'm saying, and flashy and sexy and a little exposed. You understand what I'm saying? And then when it becomes quote unquote yours, are we not expecting her to be a bit more modest with your stuff? That's in quotes, y'all. It's in quotes. Let me see. Nicole said, I think it's jealousy. Nicole Kiadora Trace Diva. Call me, girl. I want to know what you mean by that. 414-885-4739. What you mean? Is he jealous? Are you serious that you think he jealous? Wait a minute. That's a whole nother prospect. Nikki said he ain't saying that when she buying all those lavish gifts she gave him. Ooh, Chazzy said, good afternoon, y'all. Hey, Chazzy. Keep it set. But he knew that line of work that she was in before they stepped to her in and out of the bedroom. Listen. Nicole Kiadora Trace Diva said he has inappropriate songs too. I guess they should have had that conversation before the song dropped. The virtual schooling, boo. I think he's jealous of her success. Oh. Ooh, wee. Okay, so let me just ask though. I know that this is how she gets her money. And so is she expected to not do that anymore? Is she expected to not get the money the same way that she had been getting the money? I mean, I guess it's different. It's not like she was a prostitute. You get what I'm saying? And of course, you get married, you have a kid. You probably shouldn't be prostituting anymore. You get what I'm saying? I got you, Nicole. She said I can't call, but I think he's jealous. That's a conversation he should have had with her before all of this. Hey, listen, I'm not saying that maybe they did talk about it. Maybe they talked about it. Her brand is JustPatrice. I know what her brand is. And at some point in time, though, so as a mother, right? Like she a whole mama. And I don't have a problem with sex work at all. So y'all know that Headboard Conversations is in this piece. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with sex work. I don't have a problem with making an honest money without being raunchy. I mean, in a space of consent. I have to say that doesn't involve old people, children, and animals. I say that every time. That's my disclaimer. In the space of consent that does not involve old people, children, and animals, I don't have a problem with sex work. Okay. I can't assume she's gonna go gospel, Nikki. Nicole said, let's assume she goes gospel. Let's not. Because that's probably not gonna go. So that's what I'm asking. Like, so is she done working now? It's because she's sex work is her thing. Sexy, you get what I'm saying? Sex draw is her thizzo. So you know what I'm saying? Is she not supposed to work anymore? Like what? So what does she do? Like, where's the line? And we can't draw it for him because we're not his wife. You get what I'm saying? So, and we can't assume because we're not married. You follow what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure it out. Heaven said precisely the conversation in the relationship are a must. Conversation in the relationship are a must. If there was a concern that should have been had, is he jealous? Is he just justifying personal actions based on her career? Ooh, when she dropped the song with Tasha Cobbs, Nicki Minaj did drop a song with Tasha Cobbs, which is absolutely a beautiful song. However, Nicki is also, I think she's pregnant or just had a baby with her guy who is now under all kinds of attack because of his past life and all. We're not talking about Nicki right now, but nonetheless, she did. I get what saying that she got the speculation. So I guess I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gotta be like we have trouble having relationships on this level. You understand what I'm saying? Like we regular, everyday folks, regular people, you get what I'm saying? And nobody is monitoring our day-to-day activities. Somebody is watching these people every day. Oh, I saw Cardi B at the store. Oh, Cardi B shopping. Oh, Cardi B was driving down the street and she didn't have no makeup on. Cardi went to the gas station. So she gotta get gas. She gotta buy food. Like, how do you think they eat? Like, they're not supposed to eat. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they're regular people. They're not regular people. They are people, and they have to eat, sleep, drink, live just like we do. But all of that is done with somebody watching you constantly. You know what I'm saying? And I know somebody will say, well, if you chose this life, if you've never been in this life, listen, this regular level down here, and I'd be like, God, what am I do? Gotta watch this, gotta watch that, and she making millions. You get what I'm saying? And if I'm at this little with my little few three pennies down here, like, dang, man. So I can't say that. Dang, I got to be mindful of this. I can't run for politics. I can't, not that I would, because I don't like politics. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, imagine the stress that is, you know what I'm saying? Trying to still make your money the way that you make your money. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, like, what do you do? Like, how do you, like, do you just not get paid? And do he make enough for them and to manage their lifestyle if you don't want her to do it? Or what are the boundaries, y'all? Like, we all have, and that's not use, we can use them as a base example. But let's start with the first question. Should there be a line drawn, a change in behavior from when you're single to when you become married? And what, like, generally, what's a general expectation of that? Nikki did go back ratchet, I know. Nicole also said, I honestly think the media got him feeling jealous due to the song blowing up. They brought that sex out in the open. So they did. That tongue kiss, indeed. She said, I saw a meme that said he should have been quiet and kept his part-time job with the Migos. Dang, y'all terrible. Y'all also see them little lines and them little memes that's out talking about some black men don't cheat. And they said, and Offset don't count because he Amigo I hate him. I'm just saying, because he amigo. Oh, I quit. Like, people are terrible. But that's what it said. It wasn't me. That's what was said. So, nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much changing do you need to do? You get what I'm saying? Okay, so of course you expect it to be in a monogamous relationship, you're expected to be non-infidel. You get what I'm saying? Heaven said lies. We know, mama. We know. You're expected to be non-infidel. That's the general assumption, unless the conversation being had is different. You get what I mean? What does that look like in your opinions? Because I mean, it's a bunch of y'all. You can call in, you can text it. You get what I'm saying? Nicole said, I believe she was faithful. Who was faithful? Cardi? Okay. I don't know, so I can't talk about somebody else. Kiva said, how about let's talk about all these chick he's, quote unquote, allegedly jumping down with? Hell, that would be an issue for me if I was her. She's not jumping down with the opposite sex like that, allegedly, quote unquote, like that dude, allegedly. And we haven't heard not one side do come out of his mouth about her. So he can just miss me with that concern, laughing, but very, very, very serious. Oh, got you. What did I come into? Hello, Monique. How are you, love? How are you? Tan by Faith said there should be, but it depends on who you are with and what their standards are and what and how wife and husband should be. Exactly, but that's a communication thing, right? Am I wrong? Or am I wrong? Because I assume that has to be talked about. You get what I'm saying? He cheated several times. Did he cheat? See, this is what I'm saying. This is what we was assuming. You know what I'm saying? And we are like perfect example with the Will and Jada situation. Just because we didn't hear about Will's side pieces don't mean that it didn't happen. It was a lot of undertone, a lot of understory happening about Will and his quote unquote infidelities. It just didn't get blown up the same way. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying when he say cheated, he was with other people. Did she know that he was with other people? Was there an agreement that he could be with other people? You follow what I'm saying? Like, was monogamy a legitimate was not a monogamy a legitimate expectation? Was that something that somebody else said? You know what I'm saying? Exactly, should be communicated. I see you, Tan. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that, we can't make these type of assumptions. Tan said, come on now, there are so many stories about Will and Jada. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't they in an open relationship? Everybody say open relationship, but was that just not what floated around? If they was in an open relationship, then why is her being with what's that baby name such a big issue? Why was her entanglement such a big issue if they were in an open relationship? If they were open relationship, then what they was doing was none of our business. And nothing for nothing to even discuss. August, thank you, baby. August Alcina. So if it was open, then why do we care? Why was it such a big deal? Why was it, if it was open, why did they have to have a red table talk about it? I'm just asking. Okay, August needed the publicity. I got you. He needed the publicity. Tan says some folks want open relationships, but most cannot handle them. What does that mean? See, everybody has their own definitions and try to put their definition on what this relationship is supposed to be like in somebody else's structure. You can't make me be in a relationship with somebody else like you want to be in the relationship. You're not in this relationship, friend. This ain't you. The new song dropped days later. Of course, entanglement. You didn't have to tell their business like that. And just imagine Will in the corner talking about something. Get your hoes. I'm just saying. All of this was just great entertainment for me. It was. All of that was just great entertainment. It was entertainment. But the point of the matter is, now they got to have all these public discussions. You get what I'm saying? About their relationship. If it was open, if it was private, it wasn't in our business. But if it's open, Like, how are we applying our rules to other people's relationships? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how are we applying what our, like, literally we're judging everybody else's relationship on how we want to have relationship? Because some of y'all relationships, I was going to be quiet, but I'm not. Some of y'all in relationships that you think is happening one way and it's not. Like, some of y'all in the relationships, that's not the kind of relationship that you think you in. Like, some of y'all, the other person don't even know y'all in relationships. Oh, I'm petty, but it's the truth. You understand what I'm saying? They can do the fool. I'm not sharing. Don't. Hey, then you require monogamy. And I'm hoping that you are communicating that and not putting it in a space of assumption, because you have to communicate monogamy. Like, you can't say you can't just assume I want, just like the other person can't assume that you want to have polygamous interactions. You have to be able to say, hey, I'm all about that one-on-one. And then move forward so that the expectation is legitimately speaking. Tan said that's why communication is the key. Set the guidelines as to what each other wants. If it changes, back to the table to communicate and renegotiate. Hey, I like that, because that's what I'm talking about. Chazzy says whatever works for people in their marriage is their business. Relationship only works with like-minded people. Absolutely. Heaven said I cannot with you. It's the truth. Heaven, you know that it's some people in relationships that's not, that they in a relationship and their partner is not in a relationship. They in a relationship and they partners know that they in a relationship, but they not in a relationship. Y'all follow me? Like, the partner know that they in a relationship, but they know they not in a relationship because they in the relationship. Follow that, y'all. Follow that. They single. Somebody in this relationship is single. It's a lot of that happening because people move in too many assumptive spaces. You have to be able to say, this is what I want. And without the fear, quote unquote, that the other person is going to leave. If they're leaving, then that's okay, because they don't want what you want. It's okay to let them go. It's okay to not try to force somebody into a space with you that they're not comfortable in, because that's what you want. That's selfish as hell. I want, and you're going to be with me, and then they're going to mess off, and then you're going to be mad. How could you do that to me? How could you do that to yourself? How could you do that to yourself? What's happening, people? She said, yes, not invested at all. Dirty dog. Who the dirty dog? Who's the dirty dog? Hey, Melody, how you doing, Pumpkin? Glad to have you join us. Keeper said, we all know people like that. Listen. Keeper also said, I'm not having that open shit either. And if I ever find out, laughing but very, very serious. Look, it's the truth. But you have to say that. You have to say, hey, I want monogamy. That's what, just one-on-one, just me and you. If that's not working, I'm talking about if y'all just getting to know each other, that's cool. Spend the time to get to know each other. No worries. But as soon as you start feeling differently, as soon as you feel like, hey, I need something more, you should communicate that. And if the other person is not on the same page, don't just let your feelings keep building. And they thinking it's one space and you think it's another. You have to talk about that. And as soon as you start feeling the difference, don't worry about what they doing. Don't worry about what they feeling, because they're responsible for telling you. You understand what I'm saying? So we speaking from a self-accountability. You have to be able to say, hey, I know that we was just messing around, or I know we just kind of date a little bit, spending some time together, but I think that I'm looking for something different or something more. How do you feel about that? And if they say, oh yeah, I really ain't going, I really ain't on that, then you're supposed to be able to say, adults, okay, I understand. I get it. It's cool. Well, I'm gonna move on because that's what I'm looking for. You follow what I'm saying? This is what I'm looking. I would like to be in a relationship. I'm interested in monogamy. I'm interested in developing something where you got to be able to speak your mind. Don't just say to people, you just assume. But assume what? I mean, it's obvious we grown. Obviously, nothing is obvious. Nothing is obvious. People are not obvious. You understand? Like everybody is different, and we have to be willing to speak out of your grown mouths and say, hey, you know what? I think this is kind of going way faster than what I thought. I'd like to back off some. I'd like to slow down. I think we're spending too much time together because it's making me feel whatever. Be willing to communicate that and save the headache and the heartache of the fight. It's not obvious these days, Nicole, you right. Kenny said, or something less. Exactly. I want something more or I want something less. Hey, you know what? I just noticed that we spending an awful lot of time together. I like you, but it's a little much for me. You get what I'm saying? And if that's what happened when you don't say these things, don't wait till it get too thick. Do it off jump. Like when you letting somebody else build and pine for you, you can see it. You see that they building you know that they doing it. So now they going the extra mile for you. You letting them put themselves out there like you are allowing it. If they may be so gone on you, you trying to build and trying to get to you when you letting them go. You understand what I'm saying? Come on. You got to be able to say, hey, I think that let's talk about how we feeling. Let's talk about where we are. Because I don't know if we're on the same page. And be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Having said you're right about that. People should be confident in what they want and say and give people the opportunity to move forward with them or without them and move on. Exactly. And I know that's me speaking it, everybody ain't doing that. That's why it's all these like freaky Jason, but it's also why people are out here killing us. Because they're emotionally overwhelmed and they don't have the ability or the capacity to manage those emotions. When you see some things changing, pay attention. Don't allow yourself to take advantage of somebody that you know could have a crazy bug. The crazy bug ain't fly. That ain't sexy. That's how people end up dead, sis. Bruh, that's how people end up murdered. Because you seen it. You seen it happening. You allowed it. And what I'm saying, the other side of it, they're responsible for themselves. But if you see it that they ain't in control and you are, figure it out. Say something. And then don't be disrespectful and rude because you just don't know what, like, love for you may not be love for somebody else. Love for somebody else could be murder, death, kill, love. You know what I'm saying? When I love you, I love you. And I love you hard. Now, I ain't trying to kill nobody. But somebody else may love enough to be willing to take a life. Don't play with nobody's feelings. You understand what I'm saying? By the time they get to fear, Tandalisha, it's Tandalisha, right? Nice to see you, love. Glad to have you come in the conversation. By the time you get to that point, you knew you been new. You that ain't you didn't just all of a sudden wake up and was afraid. I'm saying, like, you saw that growing. You saw that. I'm talking about catching it in the off jump. Hey, I see you. Hey, hold on. Off jump, not immediately. Pay attention. Like, we don't pay attention. We just be gone. And so one-sided. Kiba also said, and let's be crystal clear, you know when your relationship is not in a good space. She tells you everything you need to know through their actions. You know what I'm saying? Forget your words, pimp. You understand what I'm saying? Let me see. You know when it's coming. I know some people can't say it because of fear, but you can see it building. You see that. Here he come all the time. Here he hanging out all the time. Here she is every hour of the day, constantly making phone calls. Soon as that start, pay attention, people. Soon as we know, we've been talking about this for years. Oh, I finally found somebody to love on me. Loving you too much. You know what a lot is? Pay attention. Don't just let it step back and let it see. Don't step back and see what happened. We don't have time for see what happened. See what happened could be your life. Could be their own life. Some people love so hard, and the rejection. People don't lie when they're like all straight up. Those type of people tell you, if you leave me, I'm gonna kill myself. That ain't funny. Ever. That's never funny. Don't you know? You understand what I'm saying? It's never funny. And if you ever leave me, one way in, one way out. That's not funny. And when it was a joke initially, they said it before. You understand what I'm saying? And you missed it. You let it go. One way in, whoa. Then we need, when we hear stuff like that, exit plan immediately. Start coming up with the plan immediately. Don't stop letting it build. We so big at manipulating people, so big at taking advantage of and being quote unquote treated, men and women. That's how people end up murder, death, killed. 187. Or end up killing themselves. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not pushing buttons. I'm trying to tell y'all. You got to start speaking the truth to yourself and then to these other people. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Nicole said, I hate hearing people say that they will kill someone if they do this or do that. Listen. And so when I hear stuff like that, I ain't playing with you. Because it's not a game. This not a game. You don't get to say you'll murk me or my people or something. Hold on. Because the game is over. Okay? Oh, I didn't mean, no. I take that very seriously. Me too, Nicole. No. You a what? You that's why, like, all jokes aside, like, I have brothers. I have 2 brothers, like family brothers. And then I got like 1,000, not literally 1,000, but a whole bunch of other brothers, very overprotective men. You know what I'm saying? In all of my life, I love them to death. Literally, I love them to death, to life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these my boys. Nicole said, I'm gonna leave you be, little killer. You understand what I'm saying? Tan said, once I started saying what I wanted, it was easier to walk away when we weren't on the same level. Exactly. Quinetta, how you doing, love? Said, I take everyone at face value. You saying and acting crazy, clearly you crazy and I'm out. Nobody have time for that. Nobody have time for that. So what I'm saying is, how some people get into it and be like, I'm gonna call my brother. Or they get into it and they call their people. And blah, 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 blah. I'm not never calling my brothers. I'm not gonna be with dude no more. I'm gonna make my move around. You know what I'm saying? Because my brothers you don't call them and say, he's such and such. How long? You don't do that because they're a protective family. You don't know. I don't know what you liable to do. And what I'm not gonna do is risk your life. I'm not gonna risk our life. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna risk our lives. And I mean our lives in the capacity, like any change, you harming someone harming you, or you doing something and it takes you away from our lives, our family. I'm not doing that. It's a whole situation. It's a whole situation. Like, all these other people are connected to you making this call, making this moment, doing this thing. You understand what I'm saying? All these people. What you doing about that, though? We got to do better. Heaven said, I used to CCAP people. Let me tell you how some people get away with it. You CCAP ain't the answer. Now, look, definitely check the CCAP. I ain't mad about it. But what I'm also saying is some people don't get caught. That's terrible. You got to take time. You got one time to call anybody on me. Listen, I'm not calling nobody. I'm not doing it. I'm not involving people. I'm not involving our family. However, except the authorities, like straight up. Tan said, I was never the one to do that. Calling my peeps would be in jail or on the run. I don't want that. Why would I want that for them? I don't want that for them. Chazzy said, for me, and assuming most people actions speak louder than words. So if you're not showing me that you are what I need, I'm gonna just fall back. No murder, death, kill. You know what I'm saying? He was, I love my Lisa said, I love my family and friends. I'd call the police. I'm calling the authorities. Hello. Yeah. Nicole says CCAP ain't accurate. Like you said, people probably didn't commit a crime yet. It's some people that ain't never done nothing crazy in their life. They never been pushed to the virtual love, because you don't know somebody's love until you know somebody's love. What somebody will do to you behind love. That's why they call crimes of passion. It's a whole category. It's a whole category. Special victims unit, because a whole category of crime of passion, which means you couldn't control yourself. You lost your cool and went on a murder spree. I'm gonna say no thank you. No thank you twice. No thank you and no thank you. Talk. You gotta say, and you have to be honest. When you see somebody all of a sudden showing up and you stalking me, sir, just come to the door. No, I'm gonna sit out here and watch. What you watching? No, goodbye. I'm probably not gonna talk to you no more. Goodbye. Don't. There's no need for that. There's no need for any of that. But some people say, oh, girl, he be following me. Girl, that ain't cute. That is not cute. And you somebody joking, man, I seen you by such and such. How you see me? And I didn't see you. Where you was? Heaven said, yeah, sometimes it can be missed on CCAP, but trust, sometimes you catch a red flag and you should run. Exactly. Check it. I'm not saying don't check it. Use all the resources. use all the resources. But also tension, we got you know when somebody like you more than you like them. You know it. You don't play no games with them people, because you don't know what nobody's love will push them to do. Don't do it. This right here, we tend to avoid red flags even when they are in front of our faces. Look, I pay attention to people in my inbox, with the comments that they say. No, don't worry about where I'm at and where I'm gonna be, who I'm gonna be with. Don't. Not at all. I'm just saying. You see it. Don't play with. You don't know people's love and what they're willing to do and what being in love will drive them to do. Don't do that to yourself, and don't do that to the people that you love. Like the people that you love. You setting yourself up for the murder, death, kill. Because you want to be spoiled. And you would allow somebody that you don't have any intent, no good intentions for, or that you have ill intentions for, meaning you know that you don't like them like they like you. You know that they want something that you don't want. You know this, and you just gonna let them keep buying you whatever. Let them take you here, because you want to go outside. Because you want to spend, you want to be treated, but just not by this person. But since they doing it, you're gonna let them do it. Murder. That's how people end up dead. And I'm gonna also say this. And I know that what I'm about to ask y'all to be mindful of is a very difficult thing. Okay? Because when you angry, you just say stuff. When you frustrated, you well it out your chest. I know. But when you are mad at somebody, you either sending somebody on their way, or you trying to break up, or you want to leave whatever, watch your mouth. Because in the middle of a heated situation, those emotions and feelings and moments be everywhere. And the likelihood that you could trigger them into something crazy is very high. You follow me? Like, don't set up. And that's why I was sleeping with something. Hold on, fam. Was that even necessary? In your fit to cause them in that moment a pain that you think you feeling, or just try to quote unquote get them back. And I use this as an example all the time. Y'all know the movie, The Poetic Justice. I believe it was. They was riding. Is it Poetic Justice? I think it is. When Regina King and Joe Torre was riding in the back of the mail truck. And they got out and she was like, Chicago, you weak. And all you do is brush your hair. And she went in and she started ripping him down layer by layer by layer. And that's why you this. And that's why you that. And that's why I such. And that's why I'm sleeping with somebody else. And that's why I'm this. And you weak and you can't do this. Everything you could say to her, though, she was going in and in. And then he just kept brushing. He wasn't paying no attention to her. And it just kept going. And she firing. And then all of a sudden, the brushing paused. And she was on the ground because he done slapped her and knocked her down. Oh, you can't put your hands on my friend. Oh. Watch your mouth, girl. Watch it. You just never know. You never know what it's going to take or what you're going to do to take a person to that level. And then is my people going to come out? Why would you even? You don't care about nobody but yourself in that moment. All you care about is yourself and all the drama that you are causing, like this relationship, and all the people that are affected by it because of what you are about to say. Shut your mouth. If you didn't want to be with him no more, you was done. Walk away. You don't want to be a part of that relationship no more. It's not serving you to gain in this space anymore. Leave. That's bananas. Bananas. You going like at him, and then he slapped her. And I ain't never for nobody putting nobody's hands on nobody. Okay, I'm on the edge still trying to debate how I feel about parents whipping their children, even though I believe in the royal butt whippings. Okay, I'm on the line of that. But adults, you keep your hands off of me. I'm gonna keep my hands off of you, because if you hit me, we going. You just never know. You don't put your hands on nobody. I don't care who you are, how and ever. You just never know what somebody's trigger are, but you can't let people's words. You don't know what people's triggers are emotionally. When you set somebody off, we are humans, creature, animalistic, chemically triggered people. And let me tell you what will happen. Murder, death, kill. It happens all the time. People, you say one thing and then they just go berserk and kill people. People get fired from their job and go back and shoot the place up. How you think that you tearing this man down, or you tearing this woman down with all these words and all these this lack of just love, ripping them down to nothing, that you don't even know what they going through and what they've been through, and you don't think that they would lose their mind on you? Oh, well, they wrong for losing their mind. Listen, it's a whole criminal label for that. You follow what I'm saying? A whole criminal label for the ability to temporary insanity. It's a thing, y'all. It's a thing. You've been punished for it, but the punishment is less severe. You look, okay, we know you lost your mind. We know you lost it. We still got to tap you on the butt for this one, but we understand. So instead of getting this cool 20, we're going to go and give you 5 because you lost it. And the truth of the matter is, recovering from losing your mind in that space is almost, the percentages on that are low. So once you snap, you just be snapped. Nicole said, ego to maintain because feelings are hurt. Baby, listen, you better try it. You better try it. Chazzy said, I'm okay with being single. Peace. Prefer, but being single. Peace. What? prefer loving, healthy relationships. Motto: treat people the way you want to be treated. I'm a writer for mine, and I deserve the same energy in return. Indeed. Melody says, hold on, y'all. I'm coming, y'all. Sit tight. Right. Bad shit don't get better in time. It just don't. It complicates. And sometimes it festers. And whew, you don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. Steve said immediately she's saying who she going to call to mess him up. Immediately. I'm calling my brother. Really? Oh, make sure you tell your brother all the stuff you said to him, and your brother gonna be like, dang, why you say all that? He gonna ride for you because that's what family do. But then he gonna be like, I can't believe you did that. Like, why would you trigger this man off like this? Kiba said, girl, I literally have to just start laughing and walking the hell away because I can and will crush your soul. And I know that I meant every word because I said it. I'm just saying. Exactly. You want to walk away. Murder, death, kill. Nicole said, beat them, the kids when necessary. You stupid, Nicole. Don't be beating one another. Don't be beating on another adult because they made you mad. Not at all. Nikki said, my mother told me a long time ago, when you put your hands on someone expecting to hit you back, whoever it is, do you hear me? You're not supposed to, a man not supposed to hit a woman. Baby, if she slap him, I'm going to tell you, I tell all my sons, don't you let no woman hit you. Now, I'm not telling you to beat her up, especially if you know you're bigger and stronger than her. But don't allow it. Don't allow it. A kung fu her, straight up. Good afternoon, Auntie Rita. How you doing? Nicole, Kiadora, Trace Diva said that ego comment was related to the poetic justice scene. Exactly. Ridiculous. Fire. I'm just saying. Quinetta said it's crazy because when she was younger, she was taught words don't hurt. When we was younger, we were taught words don't hurt. But that's bullshit sometimes. Words can hurt worse than sticks and stone. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that they were teaching us that so that we would learn to control ourselves based on the words that we were being told. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what I think. I think that in my opinion, and that we were being taught sticks and stones may break our bones, but words will never hurt me. So that we can start training ourselves to be able to ignore the terrible things that people were saying to us. And quiet as kept. Think about it. Back in the day, nigger, you coon, all these words that were being said to us. You get what I'm saying? And our instinct is to respond. So sticks and stones will break your bones. So let them say what they will say to you. Just don't let, you know what I'm saying, to avoid being killed. You understand? Don't respond. You get what I'm saying? I know, Nicole, I got you seen, not seen. Lorena said, I know a chick like that. She waits until we were all around and then emasculates her guy. Then he dishes her back. I hate being around them. Let me tell you right now, I ain't you a good one, Lorena. Because I would never be around him no more. Never. I'd be like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Goodbye. And is she my friend? Is she my friend? Like my friend? She already know what you can't never do in front of me. Is act like that. I'm not gonna let him do it to you. I'm gonna tell you off to the side, especially me and you. We gonna talk about it. Girl, get it together. And you don't never gotta talk to me again. I don't care. Straight up. I do not care. You don't ever listen now. I don't even want that type of energy around me, you disrespectful little sucker. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get yourself together. Oh, speaking of that craziness, I know y'all saw that video that bounty hunter Joe and that girl when she was losing her mind. I'm gonna try to find a video, or at least so I can play it for y'all. It was bananas. It was bananas. Like, I'm not gonna play the whole thing because it was a few minutes long, but maybe I will. Let me see real quick. Like the craziness about it. I'll go into that in a minute. Let me read this, whatever. Katina Carter said, I told my boys to never close-handed hit a woman. Hit a female, but the first time she hit you, tell her to stop. The second time, give her a good shake, but the third time, give her one, but never close-handed. I'm just saying, because nowadays females think they can put their hands on them and get away with it. They been thought that. I said, I know this one girl who, my friend is like 6'4", big tall dude. And she was a cute little petite, little 5'3", 5'2", something. She used to climb him like a tree so she could fight on him, scratch him head up. I'm like, if you don't pop that girl on top of her head, tell her to sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere, little girl. And Chase said, I'm not calling any of my people because they all about that life. You understand me. If I feel it may be necessary, then I'm going to leave the situation because I don't want any smoke. Lorena said, that's not cool. No, Nicole says, Lorena, that's not cool. Right? Cornetta, girl, I'm just saying. Didn't see it. What you didn't see, Nikki? What you didn't see? Okay, the video. Okay, so check this out. There is a video clip from it's called Bounty Hunter Larry, Bounty Hunter Joe. Let me try to find it real quick. Let me try to find this real quick. Bounty. She was crazy. Bounty Hunter. And he brought her in because she was cheating. The man brought his wife in because he wanted not Joe D, Bounty Hunter D. He brought his girl in because he thought she was cheating. Okay, and so she.
When you find out when you love, gotta make sure that you love them right. Yeah. When you
Sorry, y'all. Okay, got it right. So I'm gonna try to find this video really quick. Like when I tell you, like she went ham. I'm looking through all his videos right now. You understand what I'm saying? I get it that like some of these videos are bananas, like Bounty Hunter D. You understand what I'm saying? Like, okay, so I don't see it there. I'm gonna go to the group that I was in to see. Let me see if I can find the videos. Like this girl went bananas. Like she was screaming at her guy. She was screaming at him because she got caught cheating. And she was going like bananas, legs up, kicking. It was just a mess. She was trying to tear up his office, everything, following him. It was, let me try to find this clip. Just hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I thought let me go to the group that I was in. I know y'all commenting. Y'all just hold on to me. Hold on. I'll be right with y'all. Saved. No, single talk is what the group that I'm in. And it was just crazy. Here it is right here. Okay. I'm gonna try to pull the video up. And I know y'all can't see it. I'm gonna share the link, but it's a few minutes long. So we're just gonna listen to some of it, okay? Yeah, because it's a whole 16 minutes. We don't need to do that, but listen to this girl.
Okay. Usually when that's okay, because usually when people come in, they
how long is it gonna take?
Know.
How long is this gonna take?
We can do
how long is this gonna take?
We can do it right now.
Yeah, how long is this gonna take?
Okay, well I need
no. How long is it gonna take for you to continue to talk to him so I can get up and go? I do have work to be at. So how long is this gonna take?
You gotta deal with her like this.
It don't even matter what he gotta deal with. How long is this gonna take? Because I don't have to be here for real.
No, you don't have to be here.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't have to be here.
Do you love him?
I don't have to be here. Loving got to do with it. Loving got to do with it.
Okay, so
can you not? What?
At least let
you the reason I'm here. Exactly.
Man,
he ain't going nowhere. Next.
Okay. What I need, I'm just gonna continue to talk because I have to say it. You have to give me consent to record the session and agree to a lie detector test today.
Yeah, okay.
First of all, every time the phone rings,
it's a call.
Our place has been in the family for generations.
Y'all know how the ads come in, so hold on, y'all. This is the ad. Bear with me.
We need you now, so we can be here for you in the future.
It's coming, y'all. Just the ad.
It's business.
Can I?
It's business.
What's going on? She got to get up and run out the room. All of a sudden now she always want to go out on the weekend. I be
tired.
What else, my man?
Anywho,
that's okay.
Them is whack excuses though. Them whack excuses for me to be just sitting here though.
Talk to me. You can talk to me, man. We let her go ahead and ramble by herself.
It's just everything. It's just
And for what though? For a lie detector test?
Yeah,
for me cheating because you think I'm cheating? Oh, because if you love somebody, you don't think they cheating?
Well,
it's communication. It's communication. What about your wife? Do you communicate with her? Joe, I swear to God, this is stupid. Like, I want to go, bro.
Do this for me.
I want to go.
I need
like this. What I got to do for you to prove my love? I got to sit
apparently,
here.
Apparently,
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah. You can't do this for me. Please, I need you to do this for me so we can move forward. Can you do this?
This is a motherfucker.
Unless you got something to hide, obviously. Because I've seen this the time.
Don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me. How about that? Don't even talk to me. You can talk to him. Don't even talk to me, Joe.
Okay, that's
don't even
why.
talk to
My
me.
name isn't
don't
Joe.
Even talk to
if
me.
you can read,
don't even talk
it says
to
Bounty
me.
Hunter
Don't-
D on the wall. I'm not trying to
But you're gonna let him
disrespect
sit
your
here and
girl,
talk
but
to
you
me like
got a
that.
wild
But
one
you're gonna let
here.
him sit there and talk to me like that. But you love me, and it's the game y'all want to play.
I'm not trying to play.
Swerve.
I'm not trying to play. Possibly I can help you learn how to read. That's probably what I'm trying to do because you called me Joe and it doesn't say Joe on the wall. Okay?
Can you please just take the test?
I'm not taking no test because I don't have
Look.
to be here taking no test. For me to take this test to prove my
I
love
need
to
to
you,
make sure
and
that-
you love, but you love me. You want me to prove my love to you, and you letting this
Fucking
man
right.
talk to me like I'm. You want to
Just
hope and
take the
dream, and this
test and
nigga
get
selling
the
it. Get out of here, cash out right now.
Okay. He's
Cash
trying
out.
to cash in on the
Cash out.
relationship and he might have to cash out on your ass because it seems like you have something to hide, sister, that he really wants to know about.
Come on, just take the test, please. I won't. You ain't got to worry about doing no more like this, Elvis. Just take the test, just one time, so I can have this clearance.
I'm gonna take this
that's
test, and it's gonna prove what? It prove to you that I'm a faithful. I want you gone. How about that?
Take
Go
that
ahead.
deal.
How about that?
Take the deal, Jay.
How about that?
Take that deal. Take the deal.
And then you want to listen.
Trust me, Jay. Take the deal.
Ooh.
Tell her okay. Okay, so what's the other alternative? Take the deal. Tell her you'll take the deal. Trust me, bro. Take the deal.
What's the other alternative first? What's the other alternative?
If you're wrong,
If you're wrong,
now what?
If I'm wrong,
If I'm wrong, you expect me to stay again?
if you're wrong,
Again? Oh, so this isn't the
first
okay.
of all,
Oh, speaking of first,
if
it don't
this
sound like
was
it's the
how
first
this was gonna
time.
go, I wouldn't even been here. Playwithit.com if you want to.
I ain't playing. I'm just trying to make sure I
Playwithit.com
ain't
if
being
you want
played
to.
with. That's all.
I've never heard of playwithit.com.
Playwithit.com if you want to.
Do you consent? Yes or no?
We're waiting.
I don't care. I said they want to go shopping, and I want my hair done while you got me out here looking like this. Let's go.
So is that
We just sitting here. Let's go.
Is that a yes?
We don't need no. Yes, no.
I just-
Are you illiterate? Are you
I need
illiterate?
yes.
You know what all these means. You
I
black
need
just like
yes.
I'm black.
It has-
I don't have to
my
tell
color
you that.
has
I don't
nothing
have
to
tell
do
you that.
with
You
my
know what all that
education.
means. You know what all
Yes.
that means.
Is that a yes?
You know what all of that means.
Yes or no? I asked. Please.
I said yeah.
There we go. All right, go ahead. Let me get you out.
All right, I'm gonna have you wait outside.
Okay, y'all. I'm not gonna play the whole video, but what I'm saying is, would you say you want to see it? I'm gonna show you. Make sure. let me get back to my screen. Dude, she lost it. Okay, and that was just the beginning of the thing. Before she even took the lie detector, it didn't go well. She was accused of cheating. He wanted to find out if she was cheating, so he took her to Bounty Hunter D to see if she would take this lie detector test. She lost it. Who wants to be in that kind of relationship? But did she cheat? Yes, she did, Nikki. Yes, she did. And the guy was there. Yeah, you watch it. Just go watch it. Though it was a whole mess. I want to watch it now. Post the link. I'm trying to post the link out of the group. And it is in the group. Let me see if it'll let me do it this way. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. So I'm gonna post it here. I don't know if y'all will be able to see it from here or not, but it's in the group and it's on my page. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to snatch it or not or whatever. I hope it kind of posted in there. It's a food. Like it's a whole food. All I'm saying is learning to be able to do better about how we communicate. Like nobody wants that. You get what I'm saying? Like she lost it and her inability, like that was not even the beginning. Like it gets worse, y'all. It gets worse. And for this type of behavior, like you see how you couldn't see him, but you could hear him sitting there. He's sitting there like, so, I mean, could you just do this for me? Sir, what happens when he loses it? What happens when, you know what I'm saying, he meets her aggression? Because she keeps saying that he ain't going nowhere, period. Not according to what they were saying. He wasn't the cheater, Nicole. Come on. What? No. You said, was he a cheater? Oh, it's on it should be in my comments. It should be in my comments. I'm gonna have to go watch that real quick, y'all. I'm just saying, it's like I want to play it for y'all, but it's like a whole nother 15 minutes. So, but what I want y'all to like that, let's not be hurt. Let's not put ourselves in a position that we're in relationships with people who treat us to that capacity. And I know that was extreme, but you see it coming. Like off jump, you seen it coming. You understand what I'm saying? He was hurt. But I mean, hey. that is that part of the show. Something to consider. We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better. She wanted to go shopping because he had her out here looking bad. Ooh-wee. What'd you say? He need therapy. My mom said he need therapy. He had to know all of this before that. I don't know. I don't know. Akiva said, if my sons ever take this type of stuff off a chick, I'm whooping it. Why you gonna whoop him? Playwithit.com. Her doing that was nothing. No, it wasn't new. That wasn't a new moment. That wasn't new. You know, there was clearly something that they had experienced before. Like she always like that. Obviously. Like who does that? Who does it? He knew what, Kiva? Her character, it was crazy. I don't know if he gonna be able to. Auntie Rita says some people love and thrive in dysfunction. They seek it out, and if they don't have it, they create it. He knew her character before. Oh, of course, before the session, she's always this way. You know, he didn't care that she was gonna trip out or whatever. What he wanted was to know whether or not he wanted the lie detector test to see if she was cheating. And clearly, when she brought the other man there, and please watch the link. It was bananas. It's bananas. I just want to say that it's bananas. Some men love that mess. You know what? I think that he started with loving her fire, and then I think it was just too big. I think it was just too big, and he couldn't handle it, and maybe he couldn't get away. I don't know. It's not my relationship. I'm just telling you, I saw it, and when I saw her, she made my whole face hurt, and I was completely outdone by her. I was completely outdone by her. Okay, y'all. So I do have I bet he needed that to be able to walk away. That's what I think. I think that was like he needed to put himself in a position to be able to walk away. That's what I think. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I don't know that he loved it. Nicole said he loved it. I don't know that he loved it. No, it wasn't her first time messing off on him, Kiva. But sometimes you need to be sure. We just talked about that. Sometimes people put themselves in a position and they be like, I just need one more fire. Just one more explosion. Just one more. You understand what I'm saying? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. So, I mean, just something to consider. Something to consider. Let me okay, there we go. Indeed. All right, y'all. So I know it's gonna take us a minute to unwind from that, but I do want to get Chris Crane on the phone. I know he had called a little bit ago, so I want to make sure that I get him on the line so we can chop it up about his upcoming single before he. Hold on one second. Yeah, there we go. And my son's gonna call him that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody. We know it's unhealthy. He needed to throw proof in her face. He did. He did. I don't believe that for one bit. What you don't believe, Kiva? Some people are just so used to toxic environments. Say he thinks they love. He wanted to see her fight. No, no, you got to see that. No, he didn't. He didn't. No, you'll see it. No, you'll see it. No, watch the video. Just hold on a minute, Nicole. Hold on a minute. So I'm gonna call my friend right quick.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Chris Crane. This is Patrice from Live with JustPatrice on BlowRadio.com. How are you?
I'm good. What up? What up? How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous, sir. Thank you for taking the time to talk for us.
No, no problem. No problem. I'm thankful. Thank you for having me on the show.
Indeed, indeed. So, in a couple of days, just a little about a week, you have a new album that is going to be released called Glow. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this album, please.
So first off, this album is what I consider some of my best work ever. I've never just written an album for myself.
Okay.
This album was strictly for me, and what it has already done has been amazing. There's a song on this album called "She Said," and this particular song, it single-handedly helped me get past the passing of my mother.
Okay.
And the song came to me in a dream. My mama showed up, talked a whole bunch of noise, and put me in my place and kind of tugged me a little bit. And this song came to me. So this album, Glow, is again, it's something that I'm super excited about, very proud of. Getting some of my best work, featuring some crazy cats playing on it. Milwaukee's own Sean Hinton is on the record, on the album. Alton is playing. Alton Johnson is on the album. One of my favorite singers, Tasha Nicole is on the album. Featuring another guy, his name is Vasta Jackson. He's a bluesman. Vasta is probably in his mid-60s. But Vasta was with B.B. King and Johnny Taylor, some of those greats, Grammy-winning guy. Vasta gave me my first production deal when I was 17.
Okay.
And so this whole process has come full circle. Vasta put money in my pocket when I was a kid doing music, and I was able to turn around and do the same thing for him, and for us to do a record together. It's just been it was an amazing joint. So
indeed.
Yeah.
So She Said, is that the single released off the album, or do you have another song that is the single focus?
So I don't have any single releases off this album.
Okay.
I'm releasing it as an album.
Okay.
I was actually I did an interview 2 days ago with a radio station out of the UK.
Okay.
And they have their single pick already that they want, that they like, that they've been playing. It's a song called I Can.
Okay.
But, and it's a dope record. I love I Can. If I had to choose one, it'll be I Get Around. And yeah. So if you like Bill, so this album is my ode to Bill Withers.
Okay.
It has that funk, bluesy, jazzy, folkish, storytelling kind of a vibe.
Okay.
Still with the R&B, the soul. It's very soulful. If you listen to any of Chris Crane's records, you got that kind of southern thing happening. And this is full of that. So it's real music, real instruments, all of that.
And it's
And so,
available as of the 29th. Is that correct?
as of the 29th, September 29th, is the album is going to drop on all platforms. I'm also doing a live concert release, virtual, and that's going to be bananas. We're shooting it. I haven't seen anybody do a live nothing the way I'm getting ready to shoot it, and it's going to be so freaking dope. We're shooting. Well, I ain't gonna tell it, but it's gonna be so. It's so dope. We did a tech rehearsal a couple of days ago.
Okay.
And I'm super excited about that. Also, I'll be celebrating my birthday on the 29th.
Okay.
So it's just gonna be a party. It's gonna be a good time. Looking forward to it.
So you're gonna be 29 on the 29th.
26 actually.
26.
I'll be turning
My apologies.
26. Yeah, I cut my beard off, so I ain't got those gray hairs like I used to.
Oh, okay. You
So,
some of
I
us
went back.
gray a little early. Some of us gray a little early.
Yeah, I get younger. Something like Benjamin Button.
That's not good. Don't Benjamin Button, please. That's not gonna go well.
Oh man,
In a
yeah,
little bit.
right. In a little bit, right?
Not gonna go well in a little bit.
Oh wow, that's hilarious.
Okay, tell me a little bit about what else. What other songs can we look forward to on this album? You said she said I can. What else is on the album? There's some
There's a record called, so there's a joint called "Bad by Myself." Real strong tune. This is the one Son Hinton is playing guitar, and Alton Johnson rocking bass for me on this joint. Real strong. This is real Chris Crane. A little arrogant. Look, that dude.
I mean, sometimes it's nice to know those things about ourselves. We were just talking about being truthful with ourselves about ourselves.
So growing up, my friends used to call me Hook, Captain Hook, and so if you know, Hook was that other guy. Hook was the church guy. He wasn't the nice dude. Okay. Hook was the dude that the little hustling guy, pretty boy dude that liked to fight. That was Hook. So when you listen to Bad by Myself, it's kind of me. It'll be Hook. So, but again, this album was for me, and all of the songs represent one part of my many personalities. And so, Bad by Myself is one of the joints. Okay. There's another record called One Day Someday that actually made the album. It was written 2 days before the album was actually sent to master.
Okay.
So I had completed everything, and I woke up one morning super early, and I just had a whole lot of stuff going on in my head. It was just so many moving parts, and I got off to stop texting her, and went and wrote this record. And that song is actually going to debut on Thursday here locally at 88.9 Radio Milwaukee. Okay. Called One Day Someday. So this album is great.
And so I can expect that my email will be overflowing with my copy of the Chris Crane Glow album, so that I can make sure that my listeners as well get a chance to get some of that goodness. You
know what? When I get off of this call, I'm going to send you a link to where you can download all of the songs.
Look at the Father. Look at the Father.
Yeah.
I like it. Then you have to tell me where we can purchase that, because whether you send it to me or not for the station, I definitely need to show my support and purchase the album, because that's.
I so appreciate. I still appreciate it. It's definitely going to be available iTunes, Amazon, Spotify. I hate to really do Spotify and all them other places, but anywhere you can download music, anywhere digitally. It's going to also be on my website. That's chriscrane1music.com. You can go and check that out. You can purchase there as well. Again, that's chriscrane1music.com.
And one is the number one or the O-N-E?
Number one.
Okay.
Yep.
Nicole Keodoris Trace Diva said, "Hey Chris,
What up, girl?
Auntie Rita Kiona said, "Hey there, Mr. Crane. I had a pleasure of playing with this young man. Very talented."
Oh, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way they call me young man. 26.
And yes, y'all here screaming 26 in these streets, Chris?
26 on the 29th.
26 on the 29th. That makes you old enough to be my son.
I am, mama.
Look at that. Don't call me mama again, sir.
Mama.
Yes, I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad to have you here on the show. We got to get you on Headboard Conversations too, but that's another conversation to be had.
Yes. Let's get me on. Let's just set something up as soon as you want to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these days I'm playing homeschool dad and working from home and trying to do everything else. I got to get Junior back online here in about 8 minutes.
Okay.
So,
we're not gonna keep you. We just wanted to show you a little love, let everybody know, you get what I'm saying, that the album is going to be available for streaming on the 29th, and you will also be doing a live release concert. Are you doing that on the 29th as well?
That's going to be on the 29th at 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be via Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Okay.
And I think we're going to do Periscope or Twitter, one of those.
Okay.
But we're going to be everywhere. We're going live again. You're not going to ever you'll probably see lives happening like this after you see this one. But since I've been watching live, I haven't seen anything happen like the way we about to put it down. And so you definitely want to tune in. I got the band playing with me. Afton playing bass with me, Afton Johnson. Of course, Mr. Drums himself, Olin Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
And got my buddy Randy Cumberrack playing guitar. And I'll be playing keys. And I think I'm going to play some guitar as well.
Okay.
But we're just going to have a good time. Good time, going to party. And at 9:30, we're going to take some shots of Don Julio.
He is definitely not my friend, but you know, I understand that, you know, you and Don is boys.
That's my homie.
That's your homie. Don is not my friend. We fell out a little while ago, but it's okay. You know.
Now we don't hang out we don't hang out a lot, but since it's a very special occasion, Don is the only thing that I could possibly do and walk straight. So,
we definitely want you walking straight, sir.
Gotta walk straight.
Indeed. Well, I just want to wish you congratulations, and we
Thank
cannot
you.
wait to hear the album. So make sure you guys go check out Chris Crane, my dear friend Chris Crane. 9/29. That is 1 week from today. Make sure you are logged on to his Facebook page or onto his website, which is chriscrane1music.com. Is that correct?
Yes. Or go to YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Mr. Chris Crane 1. And you can subscribe there and you'll get the notifications, the countdown, and you'll be ready to go. So make plans. Looking forward to seeing you.
Looking forward to seeing you as well, Chris. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate you, sir. We appreciate you very much.
All right. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks, Patrice.
You also, of course, love. Have a great day.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Y'all know I absolutely love artistry, music artistry, the ability to be able to share that with you guys. Artists spreading their wings. Chris is like an international artist, like legitimately speaking. Like his music is literally all over the country and is doing well in multi countries. And even in the pandemic, that brother is still making some major moves, and I'm excited for him. Excited to be able to call him friend in the situation in this capacity. So check him out, y'all. Check him out. Don't forget it. Por favor. Let me make sure I got all of that. Okay. So I know y'all was like, Patrice, y'all done slipped off to go watch that video because y'all want to watch Bounty Hunter D. And I did say that if y'all held on a little bit, that I would share the second half of the video once she started doing the fit because she's getting fitted right now to do the lie detector test. And so we're gonna continue listening to this girl act a whole plumb fool, and then we're gonna talk about her behavior. We're gonna talk about what it looks like and what it feels like, and how would you have done it or handled this differently, and what we think, because it's all speculation. This young man's mentality is in dealing with a situation like this. So here we go. Yeah, we got about just about 10 more minutes, y'all. Here we go. She being fitted right now. I'm gonna share the screen.
Okay, Tasha, have you ever taken a lie detector test before? Yes or no?
Mm-mm.
I just need you to tell the truth, and these are going to be one-word answers. I'll ask you a question. All you have to do is just say yes or no, not a story behind it. Every question, yes or no. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to start right now. Is your name Tasha?
Is your name Joe?
Tasha, yes or no? That's all I need is yes or no's.
Yeah.
Let's start all over. Is your name Tasha?
Yeah.
Is your boyfriend's name Jay?
All depends.
Just a simple yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, we have to start over with that question. You're the one making it hard.
But it
Just
don't
yes
even
or
have
no.
to be all this. When you could just take
I'm
them
not
answers,
trying to
it's
make
like
it
so
all
easy.
Just relax and say yes or no. It's that simple.
And no, it ain't. It's just I said what I had to
Let's
say.
try it again. Yes or no. Please. Is your boyfriend's name Jay?
Yeah.
Do you fantasize about other men while being intimate with Jay?
Wow, like really?
I really want to get through this. I just need yes or no.
Do you have these questions?
I just need you to answer yes or no.
No.
Let's start all over again, Elmo. Yes or no?
No.
I have to read the question again so I can gauge it. Do you fantasize about other men while being intimate with Jay?
No.
Have you ever stolen from Jay?
Some gum.
I don't want to answer. I just need yes or no.
Sound like you got an attitude problem.
Well, it's not an attitude. It's just I'm dealing with somebody who I don't know if you don't understand English. It's obvious you didn't know how to read, so I'm trying to figure you out here. I'm just trying to get through this.
You don't like how that feel, though, do you? Exactly.
It's not about how I feel about anything. I'm trying to
You want somebody to talk to you like you got some
I'm
respect,
working.
so then talk to me like you got some respect.
We'll start
Point
over
blank.
with that question, okay, Elmo? Here we go.
Yeah, okay. Keep it up, Joe.
Have you ever stolen from Jay?
No.
In the past 30 days, have you used the internet to meet other men?
No.
In the past 30 days, have you used the internet to meet other women?
No.
Are you having unprotected sex with anyone other than Jay?
I
don't care what you have. I just want to hear yes or no.
That's unprotected.
Let's try it all over again. Let's try it all over again. Let's try it again. Are you having unprotected sex with anyone other than Jay?
No.
Are you having protected sex with anyone other than Jay?
No.
Have you engaged in group sex while you have been with Jay?
Yes.
Are you cheating on Jay?
No.
Okay, so to be honest, Jay, this is probably for real.
Can we go?
Okay, I'm just gonna let that slide
Can
right
we go?
now. I'm gonna let it slide right now
Can we
because
go?
I understand that she might have a little issue. I don't know if it's mentally. And the thing about it with you, I don't want you to feel like I'm like, ganging up on her or trying to be disrespectful. But doing stuff like this, the test was, I mean, I got the best reading I could, but I had to keep asking the same over and over because she wasn't answering the questions with yes or no. So it seems like, you know, I don't know if she was trying to hide something, but it was an attitude just like here, especially trying to do the test. So I got the best readings that I can get. Okay.
Annoying.
So I asked.
Annoying.
I'm not even going to ask if there's anything you want to tell them because I'm not even going to do that with her. I usually ask my clients if they want to come clean. I'm just going to get right to the test. I asked, is your name Tasha? She said yes. Lie detector test determined that was the truth. I asked, is your boyfriend's name Jay? She says yes. Lie detector test determined that was the truth.
Of course, like it is. Now you don't even have to read it out because the first two said true. Okay, so therefore it's all true. Period. Period.
From Jay.
Period.
She says no. Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Toothpaste. Some toothpaste that's not gonna steal.
In the last 30 days, have you used the internet to meet other men? She says no. Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Like we can really just get the.
I asked in the last 30 days, have you used unprotected with anyone other than Jay? She says no. Lie detector test determined that was a lie. I asked in the past 30 days, have you used the internet to meet other women? Lie detector test determined that was a lie. I asked, have you had protected with anyone other than Jay? That's right, I saw the test. She says no. Lie detector test determined that was a lie. I asked, have you had protected with anyone other than Jay? She says no. Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Are you ready?
That is all a lie. I asked the question that you came in for here today, Jay. I said, are you cheating on Jay? She says no. Lie detector test. And then that was a lie. She lied about everything. She is the worst client
Did you hear what I said?
that ever took my lie detector test. You failed me.
You failed miserably. Your whole life failed miserably. Both of y'all, you ganging up on me?
It's you.
That's why you doing this.
No,
it's you. This is horrible. Hello, I asked you, was you ready to go? He can really get out my face, and you don't even have to touch me because when I asked you to go, you should have been walking out the door. You should have been ready to walk out the door.
I'll find out.
You should have been ready to walk out the door. You should have been ready to walk out the door.
I don't want y'all to fight.
First of all,
Jay, don't fight her. Don't fight her, Jay. If you got to do that, you need to stop. You need to stop in my office, though. Stop putting your hands on him.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with a taser. You need to stop.
Give me my phone. Give me my phone.
I'll give you your phone when I get the answer.
Listen, my wig ain't down right. I'm ready to take this shit off and beat the shit out of both of
I would
y'all.
love to see you take your wig off because I want to see how bald you are.
I ain't gotta wear a wig either. I got hair under this.
Let's see it. Let me see it then.
I'm really
sorry,
ready to go
dog.
before I turn this
When you gonna start
Joe, you got me. Like,
Don't do that.
What you finna do?
Keep fucking playing with me. Keep playing with me because I'm ready to go. And I told you so many times that I was ready to go and I wasn't cheating on you, but you don't believe this.
Okay, hire me for the test. He also hired me to follow you around because you do all this the Zoom stuff in here. This is like a joke. You just show your.
I can show you my.
I don't want to see that. Oh no, I don't want to see that because I don't have a cute bucket that I can throw up in from seeing it.
Get left, Joe.
I'm gonna tell you, I got something for you. Remember I told you I had some information about your, look, that's her boyfriend right there. Oh, you know who this is right here? You know who this is? She's been with him right here.
They got some money or something. Tell me this thing.
Don't fight. No, don't fight over her. So you already know who he is?
I don't know who that is.
You already know who he is.
That looks like your
He told me he already knows who he is.
But you've been lying this whole.
Lying.
You've been lying this whole.
You're
okay,
lying.
whatever.
You're the biggest liar.
No, you the biggest liar.
She told me, but she never let me hit you. Jay, secret. He said, yeah, I got my baby daddy. I'm still kind of with him, bro, but I couldn't hit you.
What are you talking about?
He's talking to.
But you get smacked through that wall. For real though.
Go ahead.
For real though. Shut the hell up.
So you already know about
Jay. Talk about you love
And you didn't care who she was. Okay, so
Right
apparently
now.
he already knows about him. That's what he's saying.
Okay, America knows about America.
Okay.
You sound stupid.
That
You
means
sound
you're
stupid.
a liar.
You sound stupid.
You're a liar
You sound
and a
stupid.
cheat, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm ready to go. Got you looking like
All
what?
these people like this, you got me looking.
You said I'm looking.
Here,
You think I'm
I'm
looking?
going. I'm out.
Where you going?
You can get up.
Where you going?
No, you don't.
You got
Oh, don't play. You
me all the way up.
Hey, I helped you out, bro.
You got me all the way. Yeah. You got me all the way.
Like what?
Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Talking about? Don't play with me. Don't play with you.
Jay, you said to be with her?
Don't play with me.
Because my office would be a lot quieter without her here. So you still want to be with her?
And he's still gonna be with me because I'm still gonna take him home because that's mine.
I'll give you.
He ain't
I'll
going
give you a
nowhere.
right.
I got
But
his
what about the
number.
deal that we made? He found out you're a cheater.
Yeah, okay.
What about that deal?
Yeah, okay. What
Go
about
ahead,
the deal?
sweat
What
that
about
wig-
the
go ahead,
what about
sweat
the
that
deal with
wig
your
out.
wife? What about the deal with your wife?
My wife ain't
What
got
about the
nothing to do
deal
with
with
this
your wife?
conversation.
What kind of deals did you make? How many infidelities? What you got
This-
going on?
this is what I
you
want.
got going on in your motherfucking life?
I don't know, dude.
Get out of my
You
office.
not go, now I gotta go nowhere.
You gonna get out of my
I'm running. You got me.
Go get out of
My
my
name is
office.
Mr. D. Since you want to ruin, you think you ruin it? I run this. Now what? Now what? Exactly.
I've never seen this before in my life.
Y'all got me all the way.
Never
You wanna
seen
run
this
my
before in my
How
life.
about we put you on a
You're
lie
a
detector
child.
test? How about we put you
You're
on a lie
child.
detector test and see how many
You
times
are a
you fail
child.
or pass
Get out of
it?
my office.
Exactly.
Get out of my
Exactly. I
office.
ain't gotta get out of no
Office.
where.
Get out of my
I ain't gotta
office.
get out
Get out of
no
my office.
motherfucking where.
Jay, I
And
try
if
to
you
put my hands on her.
me
Get her
again,
out. I don't want to put my hands on her. Get her
I have a
out.
whole issue.
Everybody
If you
out.
let him put his hands on me again, I'm gonna have a whole
Jay,
issue.
good luck
You
to
can touch
you.
me. He can't
Everybody
touch
out. Get out.
I feel like I
When
need
I
to
first-
blow, a Homer blow, breathe. Cause whoa, that was exhausting. Just completely exhausting. Like it's happening like out in his life. Like people are living in relationships with that. You understand what I'm saying? Nicole says she's experiencing a mental health crisis. You think that's what that was? I think that's I don't know, Nicole. I think sometimes we say that, you know, folks is mentally ill. And I think that they just what'd you say, Ma? You need some Tylenol. She a whole headache, a whole something, and that was just so much. Like, but we feed into that, and like it's somebody that's watching right now, and maybe not directly on my line, but somebody know, either you know somebody or that's you. They saying she's schizophrenic, she bipolar. Man, listen, Tan said that was some I don't want. Straight drama queen. She was terrible, disrespectful. Like, where does that come from? Like, how did she think like that was okay? Like, what part in her mind, I believe, I would like to know, like, what part of the registry said this is how we gonna get down? Nicole said you recognize that behavior. You know somebody like that, is what you say. Is that what you're saying, Nicole? I used to know somebody like that. I told you, I seen her climb her guy. And her guy was my friend. So I seen her. She was 5'2", he was like 6'4". And she climbed him like a tree so she could fight him in his face. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. I never seen it like that before. And I was like, sir. I mean, but what do you do when you're taught not to put your hands on a woman? When you're taught not to, excuse me, look at the 3 o'clock hour. Yes, when you're taught to not do that, you know what I'm saying, or to react in that capacity. What are your options? Because they finna leave together. They finna get in the car together. And see, and Kiba said this right here. She is who she is. We can't keep blaming mental health on everything. But is that not a mental defect? I don't know if men like that behavior, Melody. I hope that they don't. I know some men, excuse me, I know some men will say absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not something that they're interested in. And see, Chad says sometimes a bitch gotta be slapped. That kind of behavior is like mental. Like that ain't normal. That ain't normal. You get what I'm saying? Like that's not normal. Like her entire everything is not normal. What do you think she needed in that moment? Or what would have offset her behavior in that moment? Cuffs wouldn't have did it. I think she should have been sedated. But you know, who am I to say anything about people and their behavior? But I personally feel like she should have been, she was having a crisis. She came in a crisis, Nicole. Like she started in a crisis. Like, would you think she was panicking because she got caught? She was panicking because of what? Tan says she need to be tamed, even if that's even possible. Nicole said she probably shoplifted back in the day. Nicole, you said she a booster. That's how boosters behave. A tranquilizer. I definitely feel like she need to be sedated. And yeah, she need medicine to to tone that all the way down. That's just ridiculous. Accountability, like we didn't say that. And again, in a speculatory space, she don't think she did nothing wrong. Her behavior is probably based on how she was raised. Would you say Tan? I don't know what that is. Let me see. Chetty said, I don't think it was a mental crisis. She said she was just guilty and didn't know how to handle the current situation. Baby girl need a life coach. She needs something. She needs something. And I think that Auntie Rita might be onto something with that's how she was raised. It makes stuff like that make you want to see her aunties. Find out where her mama is. Her grandmama. I want to know what the other women in her life, if they all behave like that. I wonder if she have friends. Could you have friends that behave like that? Do you think she acts like that with her friends or just with him? Like, she got no respect for this man. She has no respect for this man at all. Like none. Like, I don't know. Okay, guys. So that all that to she needs some of this. And since she needs some of that, I'm gonna go and give away a bottle of calm. So let me see if we can get that and y'all can see it. I'm gonna go and give away this bottle of calm so that y'all not running around acting like a girl. Let's see who's calling on the line. I want to thank you for logging on to blowradio.com. This is Live with JustPatrice. Maxim, I'm speaking with, please. Hello? 1 second. Look, my cord came all the way out, y'all. Hold on. Hello, caller. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Well, thank you for logging on to blowradio.com live with JustPatrice. Who is this, please?
It's your girl, Kit. Good afternoon.
What's up, girl? What's happening? That's your cousin thing.
Hey. Girl, hell no, that ain't my cousin. Hell to the no. I wouldn't need. No, if my cousin act like that, we would have a problem. I would have a problem with her, like for real.
That's so
like
terrible.
For real.
That's so.
I'm not fooling with. I'm not fooling with not nan chicks like that. I knew some chicks like that back in my 20s.
Okay.
Like, yeah, wasn't a goddamn thing wrong with them. Nothing. They just acted a fucking clown. They just acted a freaking fool. And because the dude allowed them to do that mess is the reason why they kept going on with that mess. Accountability. Yeah, some people, we don't give you the crazy card. But ain't shit wrong with her.
She's just crazy. That's crazy.
We all know mental illness. We know mental illness when we see it.
That is crazy. Mental illness is crazy.
Really
She's crazy.
Yes, I know. But had she really started doing mental stuff, like just acting a fool, taking her clothes off, trying to fight and all this, man, we might say, oh, she ain't did nothing that don't nobody do to get busted when they find out they caught. Point blank to the period. She was busted. She didn't want to take the test because she knew that she was going to be found out. Come on, let's call a spade a spade. I've seen some crazy chicks. She ain't riding in the daytime with a ski mask on at his back door trying to break in. She ain't doing no ridiculous crack type mess. Ain't nothing wrong with her.
Wasn't nothing wrong with her. She just went off because she got
caught. Why she does it. Ain't nothing wrong with her. I'm saving that mental health card for somebody who really has mental health issues.
Okay.
That's not one. That's called I got my ass busted and how I'm gonna get out of this.
Oh, so that was a tantrum.
A whole tantrum. I know the tantrum looked like I used to have them.
Okay.
You talking to one that used to have them. Girl,
so that was a tantrum.
She tried it with somebody else. So that was a whole tantrum. Ain't nothing wrong with her. And if people really seriously think that was her a mental illness, you may need to look into what mental illness really looks like. That's not it. That's I got my ass caught. How I'm gonna reel this line in, so I don't lose what I got. Cause it's good.
She was playing the game.
I wanted some ice cream with this cake.
Oh,
a whole game. And if you've ever played that game in life, you should know what that game looks like. I know game. I've done that game.
Okay. All right, listen.
I had a girlfriend.
Everybody do what they do. That's crazy.
I had a girlfriend who called me literally. Oh, girl, I'm riding down on him, X, Y, Z. Okay, so let me go with you so you don't do nothing crazy, really crazy. This chick will pick me up in all black ski mask. She got a knife. She got this. She got a wrench to try to pop her tire. That mess. That's what she doing.
So what you're saying is that wasn't crazy because that's not normal, babe.
No, it's not normal, but it ain't we finna give it a mental health card.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Just like folks with Social Security. Everybody who be crying about they crazy for SSI ain't crazy for SSI. The money is what it is.
Okay.
I'm saving mental health for the people who really need it.
Okay, so because she was kind of cute, you know what I'm saying? So she thought she could do a little extra and get away with it. Is that what that was? And she had been getting away with it up until that moment that somebody pulled her whole card, right?
Yeah, but that's not her first time doing that.
Indeed, of course, that's obvious. That's obvious.
That ain't her first time.
No, that's obvious that she do all the let's go. I'm like, I wish she wouldn't have put her feet on my desk.
What?
Kim Petty said everybody's crazy, don't look the same. That's true. Hey Kim, how you doing, sis?
No, everybody crazy. No, it don't. But yeah, no, it don't look crazy. But she ain't mental health crazy. I done seen mental health people crazy.
I'm just saying, like,
she got it.
I get it, but the fact that you need that, like, that's not normal though. That makes it a mental issue. Normal, like that's an issue though, sis. Like, I'm not saying she was retarded. I'm just saying she's chemically unable to handle herself and with tact. That's an issue, like mental issue all day. I'm just saying it.
I just don't like labeling everything mental issue.
She got a whole issue. She got a whole issue. That chicken, I'm trying not to call her out her name.
Yeah, I think it's
got some issues.
I'm busted.
Okay, I don't know. I think cray though is a mental issue though, but like crazy is a mental issue.
So what do we call it? We don't say everybody who do that got a mental illness.
But no, that's what I'm saying to you. Yes.
What do we call people that just show their ass?
Listen, okay, but there's a difference.
Just do that.
Okay, so what I'm explaining to you is that when there is a societal standard and a physical standard of behavior, okay, and when you move outside of that, there's an imbalance. Like if you moving outside of that and you believing that ma'am, and if so, I'm trying to tell you that even in the moments that you was unwell, sis. You understand me? Now you might have gotten it together.
I ain't had a mental issue.
No, but in that moment though. But in that moment,
I was used to getting what I wanted.
I know, but so what I'm saying is that,
I knew I could get it.
So, but the fact that you justify that you were mentally able to justify that behavior in your actions, like in your mind. That ain't well, sis. That ain't well.
I wasn't crazy at all. I knew exactly what I was doing.
Crazy don't mean you don't know what you're doing.
That's
genius.
Because they allow me to do it.
What I'm saying is it's genius though, sis. It's genius. That don't mean you're not crazy.
No, I ain't never.
Look, Kim Petty said,
I ain't crazy now.
Who ain't crazy?
What Kim say?
Kim said, "Hey boo, motherfuckers in their right mind don't do that shit." She said, motherfuckers in their right mind don't do that shit. And if it's a learned behavior, it definitely makes it a mental issue. I'm just saying. Cassie said, the girl on the line, she said, the girl on the line, your homegirl should not be putting that type of energy in the air. Who the hell got time for shit like that? Is beyond me. Hold on 1 second. Just let me get it together. Kim said, when it's taught and allowed for your entire life, there is something wrong. Now she has to, let me see. Now she has to be deprogrammed and taught that shit ain't cool. Then Nicole says they admit people that are questionable for a 48-hour detention observation. She was eligible at that point. Absolutely. She was completely eligible. Crazy people are aware of their crazy. Okay, I'm just saying. And then T. Archer said, hold on 1 second. She didn't have any mental health issues. She was a cheater that was caught and will keep cheating. She will stop. We have to stop giving everyone an excuse of having mental health issues. That's what Kiba is saying, T. Arthur.
Hello.
And then Kim said, plus she knew the camera was on and still acted like that. That bitch is nuts. Listen.
But they do that in real life, and don't no camera be rolling.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is no camera rolling. Accountability is if you can behave that way and think it's okay. Something is wrong with you, friend. That ain't normal.
Well, guess what? Then it's a whole bunch of. And then
yes,
guess what?
Yes.
All got fucking men.
Not everybody. Not everybody, not everybody, but not everybody, because listen to what I'm saying. A chemical imbalance, and that's like when Chicago, when he was cool till she pushed that button. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then he lost it. We all have a breaking point, but if you live in your breaking point, that ain't normal. You get what I'm saying? If we all got our breaking points, she lives in her breaking point, that ain't normal.
That's trying to act like that every day.
I bet she act like that
She
every
ain't
day,
act like
all
that
day.
every day.
I bet she is. I bet she do it at work. I bet she go off on her people.
Mm-mm.
I bet she do. I bet she
Mm-mm.
do.
She
She's screaming at this other dude. What are you talking
I got
for?
busted.
What are you talking for? And she felt like she was boss enough to sit at this man's desk. You in his office. You done sat at this man's desk and put your feet on his desk, on his nice little maple wood or a mahogany wood desk with your stilettos. You must want to be punched in the head. That ain't right. That ain't right.
And I'll give it that it's not right, but once again, when folks know the camera's rolling, they put sauce on. I'm not labeling every time a chick
No, not everybody.
have a moment like that. I'm not saying, oh, she got a mental illness.
No, not every time. But if she lives there, and she probably lives there, she ain't rap type, friend. She ain't rap type. If she lives there,
that looks like immaturity. She needs to grow up. And I've seen people that get busted act just like that. They got busted, she may act just like that.
Indeed.
They try to deflect.
I've seen it too. I've seen deflective behavior too. But that bitch is crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, we
a little bit crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
We all crazy.
What's that? Keeper, if you out here in the streets acting like that, and I never see it, I'm calling the people with a trank. Straight up. If I'm be like, Keeper, mistake with it. Somebody go get the meds right now.
I said
I'm listening to you.
20 years ago.
You was doing that too?
I had a temper tantrum. I told you.
And you
my way.
Okay.
So if you said no, I would act. I would act the way I was not used to being told no. Period. So yes, I acted a fool. I didn't act a fool on that level that she acted, but I know I know that was me at one point in time.
And because you're not that way no more.
Because I know I had my mama name on my back. I had my mama name on my back, so I knew how far to take it. That's what I'm telling you. I know goddamn well I ain't have a mental issue. I knew the line in the sand.
Let me see. Kim said Rita Keown is right. Now your shit is documented and you're okay with it. Let me see. That was how she acted daily. She needs help. That's not normal and definitely not acceptable. Chazzy said, we can all agree to disagree.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. If this is her, then she ain't well, friend. That's all I'm saying. Chazzy said we can all agree to disagree, but I believe people know right from wrong. Period. People choose to act within what they perceive to be acceptable. Some people can do that, and some people can't. And but some people don't have the ability to draw that line. Like she thought that was okay to say. Like, what if the dude, what if the bounty hunter had lost his cool? Like, he wasn't gonna lose his cool because he on camera, and he's being held accountable for his behavior. Because on a normal situation, she could have got headbutted. Get your ass on my chair. Get your feet off my desk. I'm gonna let that pass because you tripping. Nicole said, when folks see cameras rolling, they put on. She was crazy regardless of the cameras rolling or not. T. Arthur said, so all the men that's been cheating should be given an excuse that they have mental illness issues. She was trying to punk her boyfriend. Thank you, caller. We're on the same page. She was trying to punk him all the time, obviously, because he said, could you just do this for me? Just this one time? You could just do this for me just one time.
Right, and let's just say, and let's be really clear. Dude ain't have a backbone, not one iota. Not one. Not one. I don't know man to act like that. I don't know. I haven't, let me see. Let me not say I don't know. I have not seen one that has once had a chick that was like that and just kept digging it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it happens because we saw that. I know that it happens. I'm just saying, I don't know no man that deals with that.
Right.
I'm not
Tan
dealing
said,
with that.
Tan said, Kiba, we Pisces can be that before we are mature. That's how you doing, Tan? Y'all out here. Nicole said he has stuff to lose, and he probably was close to choking her out. Then Kim Petty said, people's right from wrong differentiates from person to person. Tan said, Kiba, we Pisces can be that way with temper tantrums before we mature. You older and wiser. She said you older now and you wiser, Kiba. Nicole said, Brownie
Well,
D.
I knew I was acting. I knew I was acting a dumb. I knew I was acting a dumb.
Yeah.
I sit up here and say like I did not know.
Yeah. She said Brownie D could have had a lawsuit on his hands, and he could have been on probation or something. Self-control. Look, the ability to maintain control is a sign of that is not you not completely off. Don't get me wrong. I've been so mad. Sometimes I've gotten so angry. I started sweating. Like I immediately beads start forming on my forehead, and my blood pressure and my temperature raised. Like I literally was like I was on fire. Literally. I've been that angry before. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking turntables over, knocking everything holes in the wall, mad. You understand what I'm saying? So I know it happens, but coming back from that, what do you do in that space? She's steady screaming, "Get off of me! Get off of me!" Anywho, we can agree to disagree. Once you're having a tantrum, I mean, I do agree that she was having a tantrum, but I also believe that she ain't rap tight. Like straight up. I do believe that she was having a tantrum. And I don't believe that if you can fall out like that on national TV, unless you a whole paid actor, you get what I'm saying, on GP, then there's something that's wrong with you. That's my personal opinion. Yeah. We can agree to disagree. I'm all good for that. She was absolutely throwing a tantrum. Absolutely. Do she do that all the time though? Is the question. That's the question.
That's true.
Indeed.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go back online.
Go back online. Thank you for calling in, Pumpkin. Appreciate you. All right. Okay. Bye, love. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna clear the line and make sure the line is clear, and it is now. Okay. Set. So I'm gonna take a quick moment and give away some calm because we need to keep some calm in our life. Like I said, it smells like peaches and apricots, so it's very soothing and relaxing. It is a CBD massage oil, and it is very good for aches and pains, and just helping to soothe your skin area. It's a dope ass moisturizer. However, if you have high stress, if you have high anxiety, if you have aches, if you have pain, and you are looking for an opportunity to try something that is not in a position to damage your liver, your kidneys, and all those other things that we are pushing, you need a little bit of calm in your life. Look at that. Let me just put it there. Bam, bam, bam. JPA Elevated. These hands put it together, make this awesome product, and I want to be able to give it away. So if you have never tried my products, JPA Elevated products, if you have never experienced the calm, then you are eligible to win. And Kim said, I'm putting some on my foot right now to go walk. It totally relieves the pain I've been having. Pimping. That makes me so excited. Tan said it smells really, really good. Then she said, love it. Back aches, headaches. That's all I'm saying. And it don't take much. A little goes a long way. You would be surprised. Like you can really get some good use out of that. The serving size suggested is a dropper full, depending on the area that you are. Thank you, Lorraine. I appreciate you. The area. Melody Williams says never tried it. Nicole Kiadora Trace Diaz said never tried it, eligible. Look at y'all. So is there anybody else online who has not tried it? It is on my site. My site is jpaelevated.com. That's jpaelevated.com, or you can just inbox me, Nicole. But I want to give away a bottle today. I'm going to give away a bottle. I also have body butter which is amazing. I also have a sugar scrub, which makes your shower fantastic. And it all still gives you, I have a bath soak or which is actually a bath bomb that I busted down so that you can sprinkle it instead of having to use the entire bomb at the same time. Take your time and use it, you know. When we out here, JPA Elevate, Chazzy said, how can oil or moisturizer control your mental? It's an honest question because there is CBD infused, and the CBD that is in here works to with your cannabinoid system to actually calm and allow for stress relief. Like it does. It's like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like I don't know. I hate to use it as an example. So some people have actually what's the word I'm looking for? Smoked marijuana, and you know, so the cause, the effects of the CBD in your system is the same, very similar to taking in marijuana, except you don't have the psychedelic effects. So you'll get calmed, you get all of the benefit of the same cannabis plant without the hallucinogen part. Okay. No, this particular oil is not for vaping. Arthur, with T Arsha. It's not, this particular oil is not for that. This is a topical additive, and you can rub it on, and you can literally put it everywhere. I don't, and neither does the Surgeon General suggest that you eat it, because the oil that I use, the essential oil, is not FDA approved for eating. However, it's an all natural product, and I do have a couple of clients that a couple of drops is not hurting them at all. So we can put all of that right into place for you. Okay, so that's my thing. I do have a tincture that I'm working on. It's just about done, and that'll be available for you to actually be able to consume. Shout out to my pops buddy, who is hold on one second. I'm gonna tell Pam in a minute that I'm on the phone. Okay. uh, so no, you can't vape it. Thank you for your help. My question. I hope that helps. Chazzy, don't forget you won the container. It's still here. Your one. Yes, it is. Yes, Nicole, it is. So you got to think this is grapeseed oil and coconut oil. Okay. So before I season, before I flavor it, before I add the scent to it, I cook with it. Like, I'm not kidding. You get what I'm saying? Like, I use it, like I cook with it. Like I made a chicken marinade the other day, which was fire, and I used, before I scented it, of course. Yes. Yes, Tia, Arsha, you are eligible to win the bottle. Yes. Just saying, Nicole said I use it in my bath as well as with my bath bombs. I'm just trying to explain. It's dope. And I'm not saying it because I made it. I love to hear other people talk about it. Of course, I talk about it. I try to rave about as much as possible without seeming boastful or, you know, just bragging because I made it. Well, it works. It actually works. I use it. My mom uses it. Like, I'm so excited about that. My sister uses it. My dad uses it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many people, like my immediate family uses it. In addition to my immediate family using it, all of my customers, I've gotten very good reviews. I even have gummies that I'll be giving away. I think tomorrow night I'm going to give away some gummies on Headboard Conversations. So here we go. If you would like to win, if you would like to win, I would like for you to, I'm going to give away this first. So if you would like to win, I need to be the first person. Is that the oil I have in the glass jar? Yes. Yes, it is. You just have the sample bottle. Yes. If you would like, I will be coming this week, by the way, for some dust. Absolutely. I have plenty available for you, Nicole. Indeed. If you would like to win, you have to be, in order to be eligible, you have to not have tried it, not have it, and I need you to call 414-885-4739. I can only take one call at a time, but the first person to get through and can answer one would-be question is going to win. Area code 414-885-4739. I'll be waiting. Ain't that what Heavy D said? I'll be waiting. Oh, LL, I love you. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure y'all log on to tomorrow night to Headboard Conversations. It's gonna be good, y'all. It's gonna be good. I have a great guest, Jackie B, I believe, and Seth from Sweats and Suits are going to be my guests for the evening. It's gonna be good. It's always good. I've really been enjoying myself. You can't call. I'm sorry, Nicole. I do have a call coming in though.
Call from.
Let's get it together.
Melody.
I want to thank you for logging on to blowradio.com. You are live on Just Patrice. Max, I'm speaking with, please.
Melody.
Hey, Melody. How's it going?
Hi. Okay.
You ready to win?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes. I had to turn this off because I'm listening to you and there's a delay.
I'm
Yeah,
glad.
ready.
I'm glad
ready.
you were listening to it
I'm ready.
in the delay, because that is what I want to ask. I just quoted a line from a song. What was it?
Oh, no, you didn't. And I didn't listen. I don't know.
Do you remember the song?
I don't know.
You missed it completely.
I don't know. I didn't even hear no song. I just trying to get through.
You were just trying to get through.
I'm just trying to get through.
So I'm going to tell you what the song is, and I need you to tell me a line from the song. You ready?
Okay.
I need you to give me a good bar from the song. You heard me? You ready?
I'm listening.
I Need Love by LL Cool J.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot think. All I know is I need love.
Come on.
All I know is
Come
the
on.
tune.
Come
That little
on.
weird tune.
That's the part that I just sang. That's so funny. That's the part I just sang.
Is it?
Yes, it is. And then I said, I'll be waiting. I love you. Just like I promise you. That's the part that I just did. So come on, give it to me. That is the end of it. Yes, it is. Oh.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
You got about 10 more seconds, Mel.
I'm trying to think of the words. I am trying to think of the words. Hold on.
They cheering for you. I want you to know that. They cheering for you so hard.
I hope so.
I'm sorry. Like you got like 5 seconds.
That song.
Sorry, Melody. I'm so
okay,
sorry.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind,
Come on, give it to me.
Call.
Come on.
Like that.
Keep doing it. Come on.
Telling me I need a girl who's as sweet as a dove. For the first time in my life, I need love.
I take it. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I know she was looking for the lyrics, girl. They said she looking for the lyrics, girl. Yes. Look, they putting the words on the screen right now. When I'm alone in my, they got you right here.
Y'all.
They win for you. Yes, and yes. So I love the effort. I love the energy. Yes.
Today, Patrice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I needed that today. Patrice, today is 4 years that my mother has passed away, and you know that fight that I had with the funeral home.
Yes.
So thank you. You just made my day.
Look, you made my day
You
getting
just
them
made my
LL
day.
Cool
Tell
J
Mom
lyrics
back there I
together.
said hi.
Hey, I sure will. So listen, here you go. Here you go. So this is your bottle of calm.
Oh God.
I will inbox you the address.
Okay.
And you can swing by and grab it. How about that?
Okay, thank you. And thank you everybody that was cheering me on.
You should see the wall. They was like, come on, Melody. Come on, Melody. All right, now they was giving you the lyrics, girl. Yes, it's going down. Yes, indeed. All right, Mel. I'm gonna inbox you the address. Swing by and grab her. It's yours. Don't do like Chazzy and be a whole 3 weeks before you come get your stuff, darling.
No, I'm coming. I might, as soon as I get that address, I'm on my way.
Say less. I got you. Thank you, love. All right. Thank you for calling. All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Look at y'all. I love how y'all just gang together real quick and was like, Melody gonna win today. She gonna get it. And y'all made sure she got it. That was so dope. So dope. Okay, so since I'm feeling like I need to give away something else today because y'all been so amazing, who wants to go to the comedy show this weekend? I'm gonna give you a second to reply. Who wants to go to the comedy show this weekend? Oh, look at my rhyme. Who wants to go to the comedy show? Hey, Chazzy, I was already on the phone. So I've several times I left a message to win this control your mental. So I guess I didn't win. I was on the phone with someone already, Chazzy, when you called. I'm so sorry, darling. Melody has won. We're gonna give Melody the dope oil. And so congratulations to her. But who wants to go to the comedy show Friday? I'm gonna give you a second chance, second moment to reply. Who wants to go to the comedy show? Hey. Who wants to go to the comedy show in Lake Geneva this Friday? Anybody want tickets? Anybody want tickets? Y'all already know. Gotta make it fun. Gotta make it fun. I'm gonna give away a pair of tickets today. I see Nicole said, congratulations, Melody. Nicole, you trying to go to the comedy show? You trying to go to the comedy show? I'm just giving y'all a second. I'm trying to give y'all a second. Give y'all a second to win. Hey, Nicole, you trying to go to the comedy show? Where's it going to be? The comedy show is going to be held at the Geneva Theater in Lake Geneva, 244 Broad Street. Geneva Theater, 244 Broad Street. This Friday, doors open at 6. The show will start at 7:30. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So if you would like to win tickets, let me see y'all comment. Let me see you comment. Let me see you comment if you would like to win tickets. I'm gonna give you a second. Come on, comment if you would like to win tickets. I love a good laugh and hilarious. They have been, the last 2 shows have been amazing, Nicole. Like seriously. So I'm gonna give y'all a second. Oh, come on. I'm gonna give y'all a second chance to do that. Hold on a second. And I'm gonna make this real simple for y'all. Yes, and yes, and yes. I see you, Melody, with your hands up. So only Melody wants to win? Only Melody wants to go. You said it's 2 more shows. It's one this Friday and it's one October 2nd. I'm giving away tickets for this Friday. I see Melody want to go. Look at that. Melody, you just won though. Anybody? I got the perfect opportunity. The perfect opportunity. So I can plan regardless. I said me too. I just want to make sure. Okay, so now you cannot call in, Nicole. Is that right? And so I know, right? Let me see. Okay, so check this out. So only Melody and Nicole wants to win, right? Tickets. So with that being the case, Nicole, can you tell me who this is? Who is calling me? I want to know who doing that. Now see, this is what I got to do when people call me like this. I got to answer. I have to answer because hello.
I accidentally called you. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. Okay. I'm just saying when people call when I be on the air, I got the answer because yeah. Okay, so check this out. I think this is it. Like, so you tell me. Let me see if I can get it without them saying who it is. Okay, here come my favorite.
Megyn Kelly of Fox News, a couple of weeks before Christmas, she got on TV and actually said, everybody knows Santa was white and Jesus was white. Now, Santa was an imaginary character. And I could not have imagined a white dude dropping shit off in the neighborhood I grew up in. Unless it was a warrant. Ho, 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 is your brother home? That ain't Santa. How you know? Santa drove a sleigh. He just got out of the Impala. There's a movie called The Son of God, man. And the biggest complaint in the movie was that Jesus was too handsome. Matter of fact, in the New Testament, there is no mention, no actual physical description of Jesus. But scholars believe, based in the region of the world he lived in and the diet those people ate, that he was short and hunchback. So all these years, we've been worshiping Danny DeVito.
Okay, y'all, tell me who this is.
Why did Jesus look like Shrek? Shut up and bend down. That's the Lord. There are many things. There is at least one thing Jesus did that made you believe he was white. Like when he turned over all those tables in that temple and didn't go to jail. But Jesus was most assuredly a dark man. You could tell by what happened to him. He was tried, convicted, and executed for a crime he never committed.
Hey, Jackie.
The Old Testament said Jesus had skin of brass, hair of lamb's wool. You let somebody looking like that come through an American airport. TSA will be pulling him out of line. My man, come here for a minute. Put your sandals in the bin. You and them 12 motherfuckers with you. Oh, you Jesus? Well, it's going to be a miracle if you make your flight. I know that shit. You can walk on water, but can you make Southwest leave on time? I bet you.
All righty then. And so let me scroll back to see. Nicole, what did you say? Let me see. Is that DL? It is DL Hughley. Yes, it is, Nicole. She said, just give them to me and Melody. My man put your sandals in the bin. Hilarious. So come and get ready to laugh with us this weekend. I'm excited about that. Now don't let me give you these tickets and you don't come. All right. So tickets will be available. If I don't know, are you and Melody coming together, Nicole? That's a good question. If not, you can inbox me so I can get you the address. You can come grab your ticket and we will work it out for you. You just have to grab them before I leave at 3:00 on Friday. So you have today, tomorrow, up until 3:00 on Friday. Okay. So congratulations, Nicole, Kia Doris, Trace Divas, and Melody for winning the tickets to go to Lake Geneva this Friday. Melody says she'll come grab the tickets, and when she come grab her oil, say less. Come on, y'all. Come on, hang out with us. It's going to be a good time. trust and believe the comedians are always funny. It's hosted by D-Rock, who is an amazing comedian himself, of course, not born and raised, but, out of the city of Milwaukee, however, doing some major things across the country and expanding this right over into Lake Geneva is an option. Some people like, well, why are we going to Lake Geneva for comedy? Don't you want to get out of Milwaukee for a minute? It's a great getaway. 45 minutes or so. Literally, just if you live in the middle of the city, drive around there and back twice. It's just the same amount of time, except it's a smoother, beautiful ride. Straight up. It's a smoother, more beautiful ride out there to Lake Geneva. Come and enjoy. Again, the doors open at 6:00. The show will start at 7:30. Excuse me. You do need to have your mask on. Bring your mask with you, or you can buy a UFest mask. Shout out to the UFest crew. Shout out to Devon D. The World is Watching Marketing Group. Shout out to Laser Fusion. And I'm excited. And to keep a smile on your face. Entertainment for making this an amazing experience for you guys and giving us an opportunity the first one was off the chain, but I'm not saying that. They've all been amazing. So the last two is like, it just keeps getting funnier. So I can only imagine. So we got 2 more, and then we're going to take a break, and then we'll be right back at Lake Geneva again. So definitely want you guys to, I love Lake Geneva too, T. Archer. So let me see. Let me make sure I got everything else. Again, don't forget to log on to 29th to see Chris Crane. Go to Chris Crane 1music.com and check him out for that. Stay tuned. Shout out to Marlon Hill of Marlon's Comedy Pub for the love and the dope shirt. Look at my shirt. Winning. I'm excited about that. Again, love to the men's panel on blowradio.com. Next week, Monday night will be part 2 of the men's panel reunion held at a secret location. If you would like to attend, you got to inbox Homer and say, Homer, I need to be in the building for the men's panel reunion. I want to see it. And if you don't make the list, because it's a very, very short list. If you don't make the list, don't worry about it. Log on to blowradio.com, log on to Homer's page, log into the chat group, blowradio.com, and check it out. Also, don't forget to log on tomorrow night, 10:00 p.m. and check out Headboard Conversations with yours truly. Well, actually, my alter ego, Madam Treese, and hang out a little bit, talk a little sexy, and put some boundaries, because that's what I like to do on the Wednesday. And we're going to have us a great time. I'm glad you guys hang out with me today. As always, I love when we are building. I hope that you walked away today with smiles and a little bit further along on your journey in life, that you learned something, that you inspired you to do something, to save somebody, to help somebody, to share some information, to love somebody a little harder, to be honest a little more with not just yourself, but with somebody else. And until next week, which will be the day before my birthday. Just want to say that I'm going to do a special birthday shout out for my mama on the 29th. So I'm excited about that. But until then, I just want y'all to know I really appreciate the love and support that you guys have continually shown me over these years. I'm glad to be a part of the blowradio.com family, glad to be a part of your family, and that you hang out with me on Tuesdays, loyally committed. So, and until next week, I believe I covered all the dots. I love y'all. I holla.
Adiós mío, papi. No puedo dejar de sentir una especial de manera de usted.
You already know.
Sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel when your troubles are weighing you down. And it's hard to accept that the world has your back when you cry and there's no one around. But it's okay, girl, to take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Breathe just breathe. Nobody said it'd be easy. You're working hard to take care of your babies. And the way the world's set up, even when your man gives up, you got to keep it moving on. So it's okay, girl. So take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Then lay your troubles down. When you're tired of all the drama, makes me wanna holler, yeah. I know you're tired of stressing with the world on your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. I know you're tired of stressing. I know, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. 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 Lay your trust.
I holler, y'all. Go now. See y'all tomorrow night.